Am I on? Is this live?
Hello everybody and welcome. We have, looks like a little bit, we got our live view cam of the King of the Streets April 2022. Thank you for joining us. Live feed sponsored by OneUpRacing.com, ModLiveMedia.com, ModSpeedShop.com, and ModHobbies.com. You can check it out here, and we got this live view for you guys. We're going to be bringing your racing to you in about 2 minutes. We got our drone shot here, checking it all out. Special thanks to One Up Racing for bringing us on out. You guys should be enjoying the live feed. Be sure to comment in of where you guys are from. Enjoy.
Am I live?
All right, everybody, and joining me in the booth this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, is none other than Randy Castro himself. Say hi, Randy.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
No, most definitely. It's going to be some good times out here, man. We had some good racing yesterday. It was supposed to be like qualifying, but they thought they had over about 300 entries. They ended up having about 211, so basically everybody makes it into the show.
Yeah, it sounds like we got 211, but the show is still on. The top 12 times, if I'm not mistaken, are separated by 0.08 of a second.
That's so unreal. So for you guys that are out there and that you don't know what's going on, is that they don't want to show everybody's times until like after the day's done.
That's correct. So the racers, all they could do is go off feel yesterday, make a couple passes, see how the car feels, but they didn't see their times. They didn't know what times they were running. So by pure feel, you've got just the tightest of qualifying, a lot of people running really close together, so we're going to see some awesome races.
No, it should be a lot of fun out here. We're going to have a couple cameras here for you guys. We're obviously going to have the main camera that you guys see right now. We're going to have well, that was our interview cam. You're going to see our main camera that Jason has up there. Move around the camera for us, Jason. You guys are going to be able to see everything out there. Oh yeah, he's zooming right in on us there from, let me see here, trying to get something going here. We're going to have also our starting cam there for you guys. We'll have our interview cam, and then we'll have finish line camera. So it should be some good times. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the overall feed here. We're going to have a couple buy runs for you guys this weekend, and we're going to have live replays for you, checking everything out. Sounds windy for the guys out there. Okay, we got some fans that are up here. We'll move the fans. Yeah, move the fan like over for us there. It sounds windy from what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what I can hear it in my microphone.
Maybe it was in Randy's microphone there. So yeah, guys, so we're getting everything dialed in here.
Is that good? Okay.
And hopefully you guys enjoy the live feed sponsored by OneUpRacing.com. Go on over to One Up Racing, grab some of their goodies. You can see in that bottom right-hand corner, we got a whole bunch of their products that you can look up right there. Accessorize your entire everything, actually. Oh, that's why. So, Randy, lead us through what you were viewing yesterday, what you're thinking is going to happen today.
So I don't know what's going to happen because everybody's too close to tell. But, yeah, I was at home yesterday. Couldn't make it out. Wanted to make sure our orders got shipped quickly. But I was watching all the action, the live stream, almost all day yesterday. It was not a very productive day, thanks to you guys out here. But, yeah, there's so many racers that are so close. But there were also some really big hitters that were off their game, couldn't even get one of the 2 clean passes or one of the 2 passes in clean.
Yeah, and so, I was talking to John Schultz, and he was saying that these guys are trying to put too much power in when they just need to make a solid run.
Exactly, and that's what they need to remember. It's you got to go down the track in a straight line, and if you're spinning your tires the whole way, it's a lot harder to do that. So smooth off the line, you got to have your slipper clutch dialed in. Now Team Associated has this dual stage slipper clutch, so you can really tune. I'm excited because last year there were about the same amount of people out here, but the talent was very spread out. And this year everybody's really close together. The talent is super well matched, and they are going up to the track right now to get the first run underway.
Awesome. So should be some good racing, guys. Comment in where you guys are from, what you guys would like to see, and be sure to share this stream. Main thing is sharing this stream. Get it out to as many locations as possible. So we already have over 160 people watching across all the feeds. As we go into this one, let's make sure that this is correct for who's up right now.
Not a bad start, but let's hit that share button.
Yes, it looks like Joey Davis in the right-hand lane, left-hand lane. It doesn't have him who it is there, so hopefully that's correct for Joey Davis on the right. We're going to get our starting cam here as they're going to be lining up for their first pass. And this, basically, it's a $100 pool, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, wow. Perfect run in the right lane there.
Nice run from the right lane. Our cameraman called it.
What's that?
So he's going to get it going, and he's off.
Okay. Okay. Is that something that can just be left here, though?
I just taught him how to navigate through it.
Okay.
But it's a pain in the butt to navigate through. So if you just want to have him here.
Okay.
We are waiting on you.
This is like people
Less than a minute before we go ahead and line up and go.
Alrighty, guys, we get into this next one.
Oh, is this Mike Basiglia coming up?
No, you got to type in the names he was saying.
Okay.
Not in proper order or something like that.
Okay. All right, so we're actually got a little more information on some of the drivers here. We're just getting that set up, so we'll get to see what kind of cars they're running.
I could probably let you know who it is because I've got their names on here. Well, actually, you do as well.
We'll look it up. We're figuring out how to use our data computer here. I got a dog that won't be quiet if I don't move him. There, be quiet.
All right, guys. All right, we got Steve DeRee in the right lane and Clint Winship in the left lane. Our cameraman's saying he's calling left lane. Let's see. He was watching all day yesterday, so he kind of knows the guys right now.
Well,
right lane's a no-show.
Yeah, I don't think we have a right lane.
He would definitely be correct on that one.
So lucky
I
with
guess
a buy run
basically
here,
you're not in it. Like you don't show up, you don't run.
No.
Buy run it is.
So he took a moment, got the car all set up perfectly. Let's see if we got a good pass here. Ooh, a little bit of pull to the right, but otherwise
on that one
really
good. Worked out, but it was a buy run, so is what it is. As you can see, that one-up racing banners right there.
Got John Schultz coming up in the right lane
John
this
Schultz
time.
coming up. He has that new team associated.
The DR10M.
DR10M.
We'll talk about that DR10M later. I actually have some One Up Racing products
Awesome.
already ready for the new car.
That's awesome. You're ahead of me. I'm going to have some soon enough as well. No Name RC Podcast shouting out what's going on. Tyler and Sean. What's going on, Keenan? So maybe nobody's showing up against John Schultz here. Pretty uncharacteristic, king of the streets here, and people aren't showing up on their first runs. What's going on here?
Yeah, and they were pretty clear. Be up there early if you're in Group 1, so we'll see.
Partying too hard last night for what our cameraman says.
So John Schultz is going to do a bye run here.
Bye run for John.
I bet he's going to give it everything, though. I'm expecting a fast run here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. It's John Schultz, man. Got our finish line camera up there for you guys in that bottom left-hand corner. Nice run from John. That was smooth.
Straight like an arrow, and man, that was fast. Team Associated came to play.
David Coburn checking in. Thanks for the coverage, Matt. Thank you so much, David. I need to come down and see you here soon enough, if that's the David Coburn I'm thinking about. What's going on, Jason Harper? Be sure to share and like the stream, guys. Be sure and share the stream.
Oh, so Dave Chichizola is in the left? Yeah, so we got the name. I don't know who's in the right, though.
We got David Chichizola in the left-hand lane.
I believe he's from up in the Sacramento area. Ooh, Dave goes with that one.
Left lane snags that one.
Dancing around after the finish line.
Okay. David Coburn Jr. What's going on, man?
Yeah, we don't have the names yet. The problem is we're not getting the names until the start. Comes up like right. Oh, okay. So we've got Henry Tabios up in the left lane, Jason in the right.
All right, Henry in the Gen Days, left lane. Jason in the right lane, RC Speed Secret sponsor. All right, racers ready? Watch your lights.
Oh,
Left lane all day long on that
left
one.
lane did. Oh yeah, sorry. Right lane crossed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I still got to wake up a
Henry
little more. I guess.
Tabios going to take that one. We should be having their information here soon. Be sure that you guys are getting on there and sharing these streams. Special thanks again to OneUpRacing.com, ModLiveMedia.com, ModSpeedShop.com, and ModHobbies.com, bringing you this live stream. We have One Up Racing's Randy Castor with us in the booth, announcing all the good stuff out here, bringing you guys the best live stream of No Prep Drag Racing out here at King of the Streets 2022.
Yes, Todd isn't left. What's he running? Oh, wow. Ooh, left lane made a hard right turn. And so that one was moving sensors around a little bit. Looks like they got it back together, though.
Still out. First one, closest to me on that side. That's good. Thank you. Jeff Hill. You have Jeff Hill.
So while you guys are talking about that new DR10M, I actually confirmed something over in the Team Associated tent this morning. Those black shocks that are on there, it's only supposed to be in the first batch. They look so cool, and so many people complimented them that the DR10M is actually going to come with black shock bodies, which was a mistake, but looks so good. I got to agree, it looks killer with the black shocks, so I'm glad they're sticking with those. And we will have that DR10M available at oneupracing.com once I can just figure out how many they're going to have for me in that first batch. I will have those available probably Monday for pre-order. So get a hold of them right away when they come out. So sorry for the little wait in between runs here. Normally these go through super quick, but we're waiting on another race here. I think he's got about 10 seconds to show up, and if not, we're going to start without him. Right here? Okay. So it looks like Jared Brown up there in the right lane. He's going to be running a AEB6 mid-motor out of California. Oh, wow. He went right in between the two sensors there.
Taking that one out there at the end.
Hey, what's up, Daniel? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Lay down.
Thank you much, Nick.
Got one of these racers driving up the 15 to get here, the other one going south on the 15 to get here.
All right, the race is ready.
Oh, clear victory for the left lane there. So it looks like Hunter Stewart's going to take that one. We're getting dialed in. We'll have some more information on the cars for you guys. Just getting everything set up right here. Okay. Got one of those new Protoform GTR bodies going up next. I'm a fan of those. I really like that one.
Comment where you guys are from as well. Great
So
coverage.
Scott,
Thanks from Detroit.
Scott, these are open motor cars with 2S batteries charging up to 8.4 volts. As much power as they can dial in with the motor and speed control. So it is an open class. Cars are easily reaching over 80 miles an hour on this drag strip this weekend. So really good traction. Looks like a really smooth surface as well. Concrete's not very porous at all. Man, I want to race some touring car on this surface, honestly. It looks so smooth.
Someone commenting in, we can't see the full driver name.
That actually isn't our system.
It's cut
that
off on
is-
the screen. I
that's
don't
there.
know.
So see how it's... Oh, Michigan. I don't
Are
know.
you talking about where it says Michigan, or it looks good on our screen? Let me look at on
Some of the
online.
names are cut off on their computer. We're just...
Yeah, we're just bringing in from theirs, guys. That's usually you guys don't even have this, honestly.
So is this Frank
I will
Ulbrich
check
here?
maybe what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, we got Frank Ulbrich here in the left lane. I've heard the name. I'm expecting a fast run. Here we go.
All right, is ready? Watch the lights.
Wow.
Good run.
Yeah, easy one. Frank got him on the tree there.
Frank Ulbrich grabbing
There
that
you
one.
go. Take a sip.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking at
Do we have any info on Frank?
maybe if you turn your screen
What car
to
is he
full
running?
screen there.
Let's see. All right, so Frank there was running a 15 Designs 22 Aero with the Protoform
For who is that?
GTR and a straight line wing with motive power.
For Derek. Maybe if you have your phone upwards, it might not.
Don't know if Paulie Mew's watching, but Paulie, if you're watching, motor looked pretty fast out there in that pass. Yeah, Jason, there's nothing we can do about the state being split up into two boxes. That's actually from the race director's screen.
Yeah, that's from them. That's not from us.
All right, so Steven Ruppnow and Dan Wilson taken to the track next.
Yeah, Jake, we just forgot to change the camera view there. Somebody else was having issues,
Oh, so right lane took it. That went to Dan, and he's running the undercover
We usually notice
Iceman
that
with
stuff,
Deacon
so-
power.
not needing to comment all the time.
That's fine.
Man, these guys, when you don't have the view right, man, they
Oh,
start
yeah.
bickering. It's the best
I feel
coverage.
you.
It's the best coverage that they can get for free, and they're like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
But
I
which
love it.
do you like? Like these guys just message you all in a chat room. Yesterday it was me sending messages like, "Hey, could you do this
Yeah,
for the view?
yeah.
This? Hey, could you do?"
Yeah, you get all this for free, and they're like, "Hey, what's happening?"
All right, step on both sides of those, both sets.
At least I'm leaving you alone today.
I know you're here.
Yeah, Jeremy, we're going to be doing that. So we'll be bringing more information about the winning car. It's a little too difficult to get all the information in time for them to run, though. We're just going to go over the winner's car right after the race. Look at this.
All right, James Gallatin from Arizona.
I bring the bed.
All right, you're gonna get this one started.
Racers ready?
Thank you for tuning in, Lizardworks. Here goes James Gallatin in the left. Oh, wow.
Left
James
lane grabbing
Gallatin.
that one.
So James Gallatin took that one out of the left lane. Brian Elkins going home in the right lane. We're going to find out a little bit more about James's setup here. Well, I'm not going to say the driver details. Car details. So off all the details we have here, he's an asshole running an electric RC car that just made the best pass there. I'm reading what I see, guys.
Yeah, it's not from us. It's not from us.
Oh, man. All right.
Nobody can be behind the ticket booth but staff. Too much going on. Something got hit with a reflector. So behind barriers, please. Keep an eye out for flying pieces.
So Brad Gardner getting ready and Bob Tarvin. Bob's going to be in the right. Good handshake with these guys. I like that. Oh, good race, guys. But it is going to go to Brad Gardner with the win in the left lane. See if we can find a little more useful details than our last driver. All right, so Brad was running the 5.7 Designs Aero, and he is out of California. I don't know if I should announce the street address. I'll leave that off. Too much driver detail there. Yeah. So, Jeremy, this is King of the Streets. It is based off street racing. There are no times. It is win or lose. And if you lose, your weekend's over. So time does not matter. Exactly. But I will say, I talked to the race directors and got a little insight about our qualifying and how that went yesterday. Tim Smith qualified 12th overall, and he was 0.8 off of TQ. So 0.8 separating the top 12 baffles me. That's some close qualifying. But for now, we've got Matthew in the left lane, Josh Malliott in the right lane. Squat stance for both drivers. Wow, pretty good off the tree. Yep, right lane's going to take that. So Josh Malliott with the win out of California. Home street address coming up. No. We don't have any info on Josh, unfortunately.
Coming up.
Oh, we got...
Oh,
no, this
wife.
is his wife. So Mr. King of the Streets, Clay Keats, has the whole family out racing this year. Chevelle, his daughter, went rounds last year. She was super fast. She has a challenge in the first one, but I'm wishing her all the best luck. Love to see Chevelle make it through some rounds today.
Man, these guys comment again. They want to see times. Where's the times? Can you show the times?
No times in street racing, unfortunately, out here.
Can you show the pass, please? Didn't get to see Frank Ulbricht's pass. Would have been nice. I think we've showed everything.
Unless our internet was choppy. He ran.
I don't know. Looked good to us.
I got to watch it, but
yeah.
I'm sitting right here, so I have an unfair advantage. All right, Jim Skinner in the left. Valerie Keats in the right. Oh!
Crossed it there.
So I don't know what happened.
How does it go on that one?
Yeah, Valerie with a good run, crossed a little bit, but Jim unable to make it off the line there. So the Keats family, first race up, they're looking good. Boss Lady. The Keats are running Team Associated cars, I know that much. They are actually running that new DR10M.
Or Kelly Weir just put 2 spaces after the
AE
stage
and Reedy
computer.
Power
It's
for the
not
Keats
us.
cars.
So it's not us. We're not putting in that information. We're grabbing that straight from them.
Yeah,
so that's not on us.
Grip looks
you guys
really
are lucky
good.
we even could get that on there. We had to finagle that to even get that overlay.
The master of finagling over here.
I know, man. I am. You guys can see how they're clicking stuff. Yeah, we have to bring that in.
Definitely sorry if we missed that run, but they are moving fast. It's hard to get the perfect view on all of them. So what are the front wheels on this car? It almost looks like maybe a carpet wheel, yeah.
Looks like the 60 millimeter they used to have? The The 2.4 wheels?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or I'm wondering if it's like a carpet tire for
He's
the front
running
of the
carpet
buggy.
front tires from what I'm hearing from our cameraman.
Carpet front tire? Oh, Jacob did? Oh, that's right. So Jacob Leader last year was out here running a pretty much stock DR10. Took second place, but man, he got wiped out in the run just before it when he won. And oh,
Nice.
man. Yeah. So Tommy Giove taking the win there, Giove. There he is. Let's see what Tommy was running. Silver Bullet Vet Body. Oh, that's the group leader at the 865 NPRC gang. So good run by Tommy. Sorry to see Jacob have troubles there. Definitely one of the favorites for this year going out early in the first round. Although with things being so close, I don't know how you can call a favorite this year. It's all going to come down to who's in the moment when it counts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they showed up with like stock equipment. Like, I remember choking out in the slowdown. All right. So we've got Chase up here in the right lane. Doing a bye run here. Man, the front of that body is slammed on the ground. Take that back. The whole body's slammed. That looks cool. So here goes Chase. Chase came to play. Man. So he's rocking the Bugatti chassis B63 with R1 Works ESC and a Phantom 2.5 turn motor. Gotta work on his spelling. Well, at least there's not two. This RC Drag Talk crew, man, they blow me away. Oh. That's Samantha. So Samantha, her husband won the Mile High Mayhem, you said? Yeah, so all right, Samantha here in the right lane for Team R1. Her husband took Mile High Mayhem, so we've definitely got a hitter in the right lane. Let's see if Matthew Fish is just as heavy a hitter. Oh, there we go. You cannot buy back into this event, Will. Win and go on, lose and go home. There is another event nearby, though, so if people are eliminated and they want to keep racing, I believe it's like the Vegas locals are putting on another drag race. Is that later today, or do we know anything about it?
Ooh, there goes
we
the
got
wheelie bar.
part
No, that's a tire.
ejections.
Tire blew out.
Oh, that was the tire blow?
Yeah, tire blew.
Oh, nice. Well, not for them, but yeah. Matthew's tire in a few pieces there, so Samantha with an easy win, but Samantha's car looked fast. That wasn't a win by luck. That was a win by preparation.
Definitely A to B. Like I was saying, R1 group is all, Joey, the top qualifier, is all part of that group as well.
Nope. No more info on that. We got information on some racers, not everybody. Looks like we might have another bye run coming up here. Brian making his way to the line. All right, so here we go. Brian Bailey coming out of California. One of the straightest cars I've seen. That was an arrow down the track. Great run by Brian. They are not updating results online live, Larry. I think they will at the end of the event. Or maybe tonight they'll update how today went. So Brian Bailey was running an AE-based Bullet chassis with the Corvette C7 body. Straight line spoiler. I'm seeing a lot of the Corvette C7 and the straight line spoilers. Seems like a popular setup. Check out Matt's melody. All right, guys, and if you're watching, please go ahead and hit that share button. We've got action all day. We just want to get more eyes watching. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Sorry, guys, times are not posted. The RC Drag Talk crew may post times later today or at the end of the weekend for all of the runs, but we do not have that information right now live. It is win or lose. That's all that matters.
This should definitely be a good run. Nevaeh is Jacob Leader's daughter, and I've seen her practice runs, and it's been pretty A to B.
That's all. All right.
All right, racers ready?
Looks like Craig coming out of Hawaii in the left lane.
Oh, sitting on that light.
Craig hit the wall, disqualified. All right, Michael with a bye. Which lane?
Only seen one pretty decent crash so far today. I'm sure we're in for some more spectacular ones, though, as the day goes on and the temps come up.
Looks like Nevaeh's running a 5-star chassis.
It's on that Macklin team, Tim Smith-powered team. I actually really like the livery on this car. Looks very cool.
Michael's from Indiana.
Kind of got old school mini truck theme to it.
Right? I hadn't even thought of that.
Ready?
A to B pass right there.
Seriously, great
TLR
job.
2250 chassis.
Shane and Daniel.
Check, check.
Shane
Check
has
1, 2.
clear.
Check, check. Check 1, 2.
Right.
Guys should be able to hear me.
Now those are some shoes.
Yeah.
If he's not fast, he at least looks fast.
Seriously. And with just what is that, like a charcoal body on the car, nothing fluorescent about it.
Right? Not
So-
even in the slightest.
Looks like we got another buy run here.
Check, check. Check, check.
Are we checking out?
We'll have small breaks in between each round. I believe it's about 30 minutes.
Thanks for tuning in, Kelly. I was watching it on my big screen at home yesterday. I'm happy to be out here joining them today.
Thank you, Bat, for the title sponsorship.
This crowd is awesome.
All right, here he comes.
Oh, here we go. We got a race.
Oh, okay.
A little bit late, but our left lane showed. So we got Daniel Alas going up against Shay Beckner. Shay over there in the right lane from Tennessee. Daniel coming out of California.
Rocking the flip-flops with the socks.
Got to have those flops and socks.
Getting ready to go mow the yard, boys. Right lane.
Oh, wow, that was a...
Ooh, left lane definitely sleeping a little bit on that one.
But he went into the rail hard at the end of the track
Yeah.
on that right lane there. Woo!
Shay's running an R1 DC1 chassis. Keith West Wing R130 motor, R1 ESC, and a Corvette body.
Another Corvette body. Now, I watched Jason Rona. He was in the booth talking yesterday and actually said, so last year the Corvette body was just dominant out here. Everybody was running it, but J-Ro kind of said that this year it's not all Corvette, and I'm seeing that there's a lot more J Concepts bodies out here. The new GTR body I've seen a lot of. So pretty cool that it's not just one body setting things apart. There's a lot of competitive ones out here in the field this year.
Did you see that new Bel Air body that I think Shark did?
No.
Oh man, it is slick. They unveiled it this weekend.
I would like to see that. Might have to get them over here and show it off.
Seriously,
that sounds cool.
Yeah, there's a few things that dropped. You got the new car from AE that came out.
Yep. We'll have that over in the booth. I'm going to go. I picked it up this morning and was checking it out. We've actually already got some One-Up Racing releases for the DR10M all ready to go. I've been waiting for it.
Come out, check him. He's actually out behind us today. He was further down the track yesterday. Come and talk to them. I know they are working on building some chassis as well. They're looking to get into the game, so we got some pretty cool stuff.
They still have to make it to the other end of the track, Ron. They still have to go from point A to point B to get into the next round. Ooh, John Schultz. What's up, sir?
You ever take anything apart?
What's that? Not yet.
Hi,
You wanna-
Schultz.
Go give me that DR10 and a wrench set. I'm going to disassemble it here. We'll go over the build with our well, of course.
Looks like we
of
got
course.
Steve up. He's got the McGaffey chassis B6.3 Phantom 2.5 R1 Works ESC and the C7 Corvette.
And I take back up what I said about not everybody running the C7.
Ooh. He got a little squirrely there midway.
Man, just
headed
picked up the
towards that
front
wall.
tires a tiny bit, but
Yep.
he kept it under control really well.
Just enough to make it nervous.
Gotta have a little bit of pucker factor to make it interesting, you know?
Uh-huh.
I'm good. How many racers at the end of the day? 16 going tomorrow?
I believe it is going to be 16 into the main.
Okay, so tomorrow we started out with about 220 racers, a little over that, and we are whittling that down. About 204 of those are going home, or at least they're not racing tomorrow. We're taking 16 to the big show tomorrow, let them battle it out in more elimination rounds, and the winner's going home with 20 grand in cash. That's freaking impressive.
That is crazy for toy cars. When I talk to people all the time, they're like, wait, what? How much are they? I'm like, yeah, that's right, for toy cars.
Yep.
And then they're like, well, what's the average that you're putting into it? And I'm like, easily 3 grand or more to be legitimately competitive.
But last year, our second place finisher, that was a $500 car.
Plastic is fantastic.
It
man.
had
He
3D
put it
printed
down.
parts on it.
Yep.
Like it was,
Yep.
that was a cheap car that was just driven well all weekend.
It shows that this is a level playing field. Like it's getting tougher now as you see the technology come along.
Everybody's getting more even. So here we go. I've got Kyle in the left lane. I don't know who's in the right lane, but
I think he decided absolute. Oh no! I think he might have pulled around him.
He might have still come around him.
He did. He did come
Yeah?
around him. Nice job.
Man.
Very well done. I thought for sure left lane was taking that one.
Never
Not
give
too
up.
sure who that was, but I feel like he entered last minute last night.
Really?
I know that we had a couple drivers literally 30 minutes to the last. I know that last night literally like there was 30 minutes left, and I think there was like 2 drivers that were like, all right, we're going to drive. It's like, okay,
That's
let's make it
awesome.
happen.
Well, he made it through the first round.
Yep. That man has got a majestic mullet.
Dude. That's awesome.
Business
That
in the front,
is-
party in the back. We're here to go fast.
Dude, you got the 90-10 rocking it. Dylan's about to go fast.
Let's see if he goes left at the end, though.
He's-
Oh, he's definitely fast. He's here to make it happen.
you know what? It didn't pull left.
Not at all.
All right, so Dylan, do we have any info on
We
his
do.
car? So he's rocking a B6.3 conversion with that C7 Corvette again, R1 Works power and a Phantom speed control. Or I'm sorry, R1 Works speed control and a Phantom motor. That's the second time I've seen that combo,
Yep.
R1 Speedo and Phantom motor.
I think he's rocking Scooby-Doo socks.
So we got, is that Paul St. Cyr in the left, and then Alan Torikawa in the right. Alan, another Hawaiian. Paul from right here in Nevada.
Ooh.
Great launch out of the right, and he just kept that lead the whole way down.
There's actually quite a few of the Hawaiians out here making it happen.
They were big out here last year, too.
Yeah.
24.
24, wow.
All right, wasn't that many last year. But they had a serious group.
Looks like he's rolling a Royalty Ace of Spades B63, Hobby Wing ESC, Phantom 3.5 motor.
A lot of these cars making passes right now are definitely expensive conversions. So they're taking a B63 or a TLR 22 and they're converting it, adding another $500 or $600 conversion to it. And that's where that new DR10M is really nice. You're not going to need to convert it. You can buy the car, come out and race competitively, and then upgrade over time with factory team parts, or all the other manufacturers, of course, will make parts to upgrade it without having to unload the wallet to get into it.
Alrighty, ready?
Here we go. Chad Luton out of Colorado in the right. Doing a buy run here.
Ooh.
A little bit of a cross. He brought it back, but
You got a ghost on the left.
what is he rocking? Another associated car with the R1 conversion, R1 motor and speed control. So no Phantom motor for that R1 Speedo. I wonder if Steve from R1's out here. I haven't seen him yet this weekend or yet today.
Nope, not yet.
Go Unco. Thanks for turning in over there in, what, Austria? Awesome.
Nice.
There are some DR10s out here. I don't think any of them are bone stock.
You know, there was a few that I was like, there's still a plastic chassis. Because when I was picking up cars at the end yesterday, I was amazed how many cars were still plastic, which is cool to see.
That's awesome.
Because, you know, I mean, there are so many different price ranges of cars out here.
No, the plastic chassis, there's nothing too wrong with it until the temperature really comes up, then you start getting just too much flex.
Yep.
All right, but we've got Brad in the right lane, Chris in the left. Chris has a serious stance there. You see that? I like it.
Oh, woo! Right lane sleeping. And oh,
dang.
Right lane sleeping. Tire goes off, rides the wall. That was a tough run.
That's more than a tire. That's a right in.
Left lane taking it, definitely.
We got some stuff attached to that tire. So we're going to see what Chris was running there.
Full send, baby.
Patterson.
We got a lot of Chris's this weekend, so we're finding Chris Patterson stuff.
Let's put it in the last name and see if we can get a little better luck.
Yeah, the weather's perfect today. It looked
Nothing
like
on Patterson, unfortunately.
nothing on his car. All right.
There's some super dedication. I was talking to some folks about this. Like, on average, just to come out here, get everything set up, you're easily going to spend at least a ballpark, low range of, let's say, $1,000.
Yeah.
Travel, food, to pull the trigger possibly once. Oh, good thing. Oh, took out all the sensors.
Wow. We need
Murdered
multiple
them.
cameras to go over.
Murdered them.
Find all of the track there. Dang. Full send on the buy run.
No info, unfortunately.
I mean, I know you want to test your car and make sure that it's going to do well in the next round, but I still think you got to back it down just that little bit if you got a buy run, man. Make sure it makes it to the next round in one piece.
If you're nervous against who you're running next, that's when you do the full send. You're like, well,
yeah.
It's either I go home or I win it.
Yeah, someone was sleeping on the light, but man,
Yeah.
it was the stance of the left lane on that one. You go up against that power stance that he had, he knew he was going to get the light.
You also wonder about the jump delay, because I've seen that happen a few times where they've got that delay in there and it sits way too long for what it needs to.
I think we got some fast cars coming through the line right now, getting through tech.
Pretty smooth through Group A.
Was that all of Group A?
I'm pretty sure that's the end of Group A there.
Okay.
About an hour, give or take, to get that first round through. Not bad. Man, and some of the paint jobs on these cars, absolutely phenomenal.
This one, like both these, honestly look pretty cool, but this one in the left lane, I like it.
Yeah.
So we've got Devin Lynn Young
We got Mike in the left.
and
Devin in the right.
Mike C. Mike here in the left lane.
Mike's right here in the middle.
Devin Lynn over in the right right lane. See how it goes.
All right. Racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, now that is a run.
Yeah.
That is a run and a half
One
right
of the
there.
first good races we've seen of the
Yeah.
day. Right lane going to hold on to it, though. Devin goes on.
Looks like no info on her, unfortunately.
Last name?
Negative.
So we don't have
That was
anything.
a clean run. I'd like to see almost what both cars had there.
Very true. What was Mike C running? We don't have any info on Devin's car, but we might. Mike C didn't get the go-ahead there, but it was still a good run with his TLR 22 5.0 with the bullet chassis conversion. Another Corvette C7 body and Tegan Electronics.
By the time they're done, you are out. All right, we're also waiting on Lucas Hagen. And then you do that, right? The last one to be? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the last run of A here.
All right. And there's 8 groups, is it?
Yeah. Another fire body right there. That is beautiful. Bright colors. That always blew my mind when people do such dark colors. Like, I get we're out in the sun, but
Can't see them.
being able to have some bright, it's nice to be able to see it.
I've been racing for about 25 years, and my body's used to be mostly blue with a little bit of white. And as I've aged, it's turned to mostly white, mostly fluorescence with a little bit of blue. Like,
Well, especially like if you're doing the night racing, because I know some of these guys do like legit street race style where it's a go on green at nighttime.
I was out there with the cell phone camera recording the early days of those, and yeah, when you got a dark car in the screen, you couldn't see it.
Like I
Yeah.
it is amazing overall how far we've come.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really been 2 years since the blow up. I feel
Yeah,
like.
no, I agree.
It's been a couple years since this just took off, and it's really been the RC Drag Talk crew that's had such a huge part in that. They're constantly out putting on events and doing everything they can to grow it. So, Tyler and Ashley Zavadil and your whole crew, thank you guys so much for putting on another amazing event. Last year was their first big one, and I come out here, I'm like, oh man, we're going to have all sorts of problems and this and that, and it ran so smooth, I couldn't believe it. So these guys do know how to put on a show. If you didn't make it this year, come out and try your hand at it next year. I'm guessing it'll be over 20 grand that next year.
Most
So we got Jordan Yancey watching on back there. Jordan's one of the fast guys out of my neck of the woods. He comes out of, well, he's from Compton, races in the Southern California area, and always winning the street races. Him and John Schultz seem to take it pretty far every time.
Uh-huh.
So here we go. Preston's about to send it into the left lane.
Lets it out, though. Saves it.
All right, so Preston with that AE B61 and the Malibu body. Maybe he needed a C7 body.
Right? Right?
But I figure with a paint scheme that good, he should have gotten off the line, no problem.
Tyler! What's the numbers?
get our track temp information right now.
We're at 10:52. We started 11.
So here we go. Eric Bastido.
All right.
How
What's
hot
the
is the
temperature?
track?
90 at the starting line, 100 even at the back door.
Okay.
So
All you needed was some info.
that's fine. So the track temp right now is about 100 degrees from start to finish. He got 98 at the start and 100 at the top end.
Oh, it's Eric.
All right, 7 minutes. We'll start C. C should be in line right now. Group C.
Oh, we already went through A and B.
Wow, really?
These guys are moving fast.
Wow, they are flying.
So I was a little worried. I'm like, we might be behind if they're just finishing Group A, but no, they just finished Group B.
So that was Eric. He's running a Bullet chassis with a V6.3 It, T8 and Phantom 2.5. Tekin, Phantom, and Macklin. Definitely see that out there.
Get in line properly.
There's Tim Smith in the back looking on.
We do appreciate it.
Tim Smith got a lot faster in the past year.
He's a lot taller in person.
So other than
No, I mean he's had the huge name with the drag scene, of course. Everybody knows who Tim Smith is, but I've watched him a handful of times a year or 2 years ago, and he could get down the track. But now he's definitely one of the favorites to win it.
Oh, yeah.
Or he'll be there racing, it would seem.
5-star. Team
Well,
So
I've always been curious to talk to him about like how much of a big from him learning to going from
true.
a lot of stuff that they do for a while there was they got a
Yeah. I think they run out there at Lake Elsinore on the prep track. I've watched the full Top Fuel style drag.
we're
cars
on to the
go
next
down there.
round. We got Joey up here already.
All right.
car at the end of the race.
The action's about to continue. Just a moment of downtime here while we wait for the next group to get prepared. I think they're
Like
up
we
about
got
5.
the
Number out of a
Allison and Jason Rono over there hanging out with us today.
Oh, yeah.
That number, whoever that number is.
I wonder if they've been in Vegas the whole week because they
They
had
have.
their
Yeah,
they
I was
had their
talking to them
INS race
yesterday.
last weekend.
$15,000. The number they pulled, the only thing I know is that that person is here. So it will not go to a buy run. Five minutes, Group C. Mark Vine, you are first.
All right, so we got 5 minutes of downtime here while Group C comes up. They're actually running a little bit ahead of schedule, which for the RC Drag Talk crew is not out of the norm.
Yeah, yesterday we had like an hour and a half before the last call, and I think there was like maybe a few cars still lagging that needed to run, but I mean everybody was.
I was watching the live feed, and it seemed like everything was done about 4:30.
Yeah.
Thank you to Matt for staying on and doing it until 6 because you weren't really covering much, but
Yeah, it was good times yesterday, and dude, the racing looks ridiculous right now.
we're already
So
seeing some
what,
close passes.
So how many? He's gonna know what's going on. They have different groupings now of stages, basically in the brackets or
Yeah.
in the tree.
So pretty much they got everything set up yesterday. Everyone had to run 2 passes for qualifying, just to kind of keep it interesting, keep some of the faster cars together, just to make life a little bit easier. So that's why they're able to have it to where it's makes it a little more fair, and they're able to run through things, I feel, a lot faster.
So far, so smooth.
I switched over the camera there so everybody can see you guys on
what's up, everybody?
on cam.
Thank you, Brian.
Everybody's saying great coverage out there. Thanks so much.
We appreciate it.
Make sure you guys are sharing, liking the streams out there. We greatly appreciate it.
It's okay to share twice.
Yes,
we won't be
right.
mad at you.
Share
Right?
many times.
Yeah.
Many shares out there, guys.
Go into those group pages, share to all the groups. How many total cars? There's about 220 cars racing today, and tomorrow we will take the top 16 of those.
So basically, $100 pool. These guys, they don't make it. They're done. Or they're going over maybe that other event that's happening. I'm
Yes,
not sure.
that was one of the big reasons that they decided to do that. So if you're out early, you can head over there and try to get some back. But we're in Vegas, and you're playing with toy cars. $100, I feel like that's just a toss in the bucket anyways.
It is what it is.
That's a good night at Red
can
Lobster
agree.
with like a couple friends.
Yeah. And that maybe one
I
drink
can
in
agree.
Vegas. With your dinner.
Preach. That's a free drink. How much did you play in that machine?
Yeah.
We can't think of it like that.
That free drink only cost me $4,000.
Chuck coming in. Hey, guys, great job. Thanks so much. We have over 313 people across all the streams right now tuning in, which is good. We're
tuned
getting up
in.
there. I think we were like 1,500.
We
But that
had-
was like
it
that
was
was at the
crazy
height.
last
That was
year.
at the height of it. You know,
Yeah.
at the end of it. That was pretty sweet.
Hopefully right now everyone's out enjoying some nice weather to start their Saturday, but everyone's going to join us and see all of these shares from everybody that's currently watching, and they'll check it out this afternoon.
That's
and
for
evening.
sure. It looks like Mark Vine getting lined up here. Let's go.
This should
Mark
be interesting
Vine
for
out of
sure.
Arizona, one of the there's no other way to say it. He's one of the favorites. I don't have info on our left lane, so I don't know who Mark is racing. But I do know that they didn't want to see his name in the lane or paired up next to
Talk
theirs.
about nerve-wracking, pulling certain names, and you're just like, it's already stressful, and now we're going to add so much more to it.
Yeah, we're going to take...
Ooh, wow. That
You know
not
what?
a bad run at all.
Great run out of left lane. Mark Vine, of course, did his thing. That was a solid run out of the right, but it was a race. That's great to see. Yeah, so what do we got from Mark Vine? He's got the GFRP Apollo running R1 power and Voodoo tires. What's that?
You can find the list on RC Drag Talk on Facebook if you go to that group page there for Mike Hood.
All right, we got Chris in the left lane. We've got Jay Joseph in the right. Another Hawaiian.
I'll tell you what, that man is intimidating. Yeah.
Oh, really? Who's that, right lane? Jay?
Yep.
All right, so Jay was our Urbandale champ.
All right, racers ready? Watch lights. Right, Jay, you're too far forward. Pull it back behind the lines. Lights off. Barely in. There you go.
All
All
right.
right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh. Wow.
That was a race. Could we get a replay of the finish line, Cam?
Right lane taking it. Very nice.
Oh, okay, sorry. I should ask these questions before we're live, and I ask them. Okay.
All right,
So it was Jay Joseph that took that one in the right lane, our Irwindale champ. What's he running? He is running an R1 powered car. But I don't have any car details. Oh, I'm sorry. The R1 DC1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a full R1 build, actually.
Yeah, no, he's definitely part of the R1 crew for sure. They had he had Joey up here with him checking the temperature and taking video.
All right, Tim from Arizona and Ronnie from Kentucky.
All right, Tim Cedarberg in the left and Rodney Centers in the right.
Oh! I think
So
he
I
was
think
past the line,
I think
though.
that was a clean pass.
He tapped at the end, so he definitely took that win. Left lane got a little squirrely, but right lane tapped at the end, but definitely was ahead of the deep beams far enough.
Man, these guys are trying to move those track barriers.
Hopefully the wind subsides today. I know yesterday we had multiple cars that were looking more like planes.
I know it's not fun for the racers, but it is fun for our spectators.
Oh, yeah. TLR 22, leading edge chassis, R1 motor, DRK ESC, Proline Super Body.
Do we know what the best reaction time is?
I'm sure I can find that out, but I'm not 100% sure offhand. But I'm willing to bet I can find that out.
All right, we don't have that RT yet, but we'll ask the right people and see if we can get that info a little later.
All right, I'll be ready when you want.
Are we talking about the race, or are we talking about yesterday's?
I'm not sure.
I'll
Just
find
what's
out.
the closest anyone's come to a zero light? I'm curious to know as well, BJ. All right. So we've got two racers that I don't have the names of just yet. All right, Ray Melendez versus Jen Cook. Looks like Jen came from Indiana.
Oh,
Jen came to play.
Joker is gone.
Woo!
That car was gone.
Do you have that replay from a couple ago?
Oh, you do want it?
I mean, we can let it go
We'll let
at
it
this
go.
point.
It's
Yeah.
too far back.
All right, Tony
I got it
and
set
Brad.
up now.
Okay.
Tony here? What's that?
All right.
Going so fast through stuff. Real quick.
Jen is running a
Yeah,
TLR chassis with a Phantom motor. Second at Queen of Street.
Oh, okay.
Top 16 outlaw of Scotty Ernst
Scotty
race.
race.
Not bad.
That's-
She's
that's
definitely.
Scotty Ernst is here.
I was chatting it up with him earlier.
Yep. He pulled in right as I was walking back over here. Got to say hi.
Yeah, his race is a handful of months, isn't it?
I think it is coming up in 2 or 3 months. That's the straight line showdown out there. And if you guys haven't been to a Scotty Ernst event, you gotta. Scotty runs some of the best races in the world. Scotty runs the best races in
The
the
best
world,
reaction
really.
time has not been posted yet, but once it comes up, they said that they will post that later for anyone that wants to see it.
Okay. We'll bring that info to you for tomorrow's feed at least. So you had Jen there with a stellar run. That was fast. We don't know the times, but I would certainly think that could be a sub-2 run.
Yeah.
174 being the fastest that anyone ran yesterday, but grip
Yeah.
already looks amazing
Yeah.
right now. I think we're going to see low 1.7s. Could we see the first 1.6 this weekend?
I hope so. I hope so.
How cool would that be?
We should ask Tyler why he even wears shorts when he wears those long socks. he looks like what's his name, straight from Lincoln Park.
Oh, man.
While we told everybody to check with our meter.
We got flops and socks out here for some. We got the black socks pulled up to the knee for the others.
Doesn't matter what yours says. All right, Brad, you ready? Watch the lights.
Very smooth run for Brad Hedman in the left lane there. That's what you want to do in a bye run. Just get from A to B without wrecking your car.
Pretty much a free practice run.
Brad Hedman? There he is. So Brad was running a TLR chassis with the Macklin speed control, another vet body, and another R1 motor.
All right, PJ and Romeo.
Romeo's definitely a Colorado favorite.
I think, you know what, I believe PJ Bruner can run some pretty good times as well.
Yeah.
So we might have a race coming up here.
Yeah, I know that his whole family, his dad and mom, they all run.
Is that Romeo?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've all been putting in some serious work. That whole little camp is definitely fast, so this is definitely going to be a run to watch.
Awesome. Awesome. So you hear that, everybody? This is going to be a run to watch. Hit that share button. Let's get more eyes on it.
All right, Romeo has a malfunction, so.
Oh, no.
So just as we were saying, Romeo's
heartache.
been looking great.
That is some heartache.
Unable to start. Young man out. That sucks. Sorry to see it for him. PJ Bruner's going for the bye run.
A lot of kids out here this year.
First Trinity Power car I've seen running that RevTech power. I'm surprised. Trinity has some real fast stuff. I'm honestly surprised more people aren't running them. Maybe it is just being out here on the West Coast. They are an East Coast company. Here we go. PJ with a lot of tire spin off the line.
Sounds like
Maybe
it.
got into it a little
Lid
too much.
on the lid.
Yeah. I think he let it have a little too much while they were still spinning. PJ was running that undercover RC Iceman chassis, the Max 8 speed control. So he was running an 8-scale Speedo with Trinity motors and
nice.
6400 pack.
I've noticed quite a few people with the 8-scale ESCs.
I know they can take more power. There were a year or so ago, I think there was some question about the reliability of some, or they aren't tuned as well as maybe the 10-scale speed controls. But if they can get them figured out, you can definitely run more power through them.
All right, another over voltage. Make sure you guys are checking.
Oh, that's a yeah. You know what? That's the nice thing is like rules. They definitely don't play any games. If you guys are over voltage, certain things are going on. There's no question.
see.
It used to be able that some races they'd allow you to just zip the trigger real quick and kill it down, but nope. It's definitely tough. That's definitely a tough way to go out.
So Owen Smith going for his bye run. Let's see if he can just take it A to B without putting on too much of a show.
You are now I have a finish line at the end. Left lane finish line.
Oh, got to fix the track here momentarily.
Looks like Owen's driving a 5-star breakout.
A lot of the 5-star chassis, sounds like.
That whole team came out nicely. I was checking out their booth earlier. It's amazing the amount of stuff they have.
It's a clean setup. Yeah, they actually have a whole hobby shop set up.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. That's one of the announcements that you made yesterday. They're like, if you've broken anything, they have everything.
Yeah.
And there were definitely some cars that needed some parts for sure. Good pass on that
was
one.
a really solid pass. Hard right-hand turn at the end, but I think he's safe. I didn't hear the ding of a rail getting nailed.
The ding of a guardrail is even, or the metal rails, that happened multiple times yesterday.
So, Chris, that DR10M isn't available for order just yet, but we will have it available for pre-order at oneupracing.com. We're expecting to see those at the end of this month, early May. I don't have it on there just yet, but check me out on Monday at oneupracing.com for the DR10M pre-orders. I just want to make sure that I get them from the very first batch so you guys aren't waiting on any. But I've already reached out to Associated and asked for some on hold. We also already have some One Up Racing accessories coming out for that DR10M that we'll go over later today.
There are some guys that come out here that are super serious. They got matching shirts, hats, full-on race team setup.
When you match your car, you better be next level. You got to be next level on the track. So let's see. Got Jim Monda going up against John Decker, a couple Californians.
All right, racers ready?
Thank you, boss.
Okay, thank you. Oh, shoot.
Ooh, that was some good driving on the right. You got close.
Water.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Water.
Could we do a replay in there? John Decker taking that one.
Nothing on Jim, unfortunately.
So it's definitely a good rule to have about voltage. They need to stay under, I believe it's 8.4 volts, and if you're over that, you are DQ'd. So you honestly want to go up a little bit under it just in case your voltmeter or your charger's a hair off with their system, or at least double check it before you go out there. But, oh, here we go. Colin Branch in the right lane, one of those Macklin racers going up against Jim Monda. Oh, Chris Prada, I'm sorry, in the left.
Right lane, got squirrely.
Wow, calling out early. Okay, sweet. So here's the replay. Happened too fast for me to even see. Oh! Oh!
Definitely an upset on that one.
All right, that's what I call shifting concrete, when you're moving the actual concrete blocks and not just the boards. So our left lane there shifted some concrete with that hit. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, the voltmeter can be tricky. You don't want to get too close because if they're a little bit different. Chris Padilla took that one. Get more info on Chris Padilla's car if he's given it to us.
There it is.
That is a Factory Works B6 chassis with R1 electronics. So I think one of the first Factory Works conversions out here that I've seen today. We have a buy run here for Dan Brancotti.
Stage it properly so it'll go. Back it out.
Another bright paint scheme. I like it.
All right. Race ready?
What is he running?
I didn't see anything, but I'm trying to go by the last
Talk
one.
about Lucky. His car is having problems right now. So.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Lucky the break.
So I think we're going to have to.
Runs. He's like, oh. That is one of the most difficult things for sure. When your car has been running beautiful all weekend long, you come to that line and it just and that's all she wrote.
There's nothing more frustrating than electronics issues. And 9 times out of 10, it's something as stupid as just a sensor cable not being plugged in properly.
Right. Boys are getting rowdy on the line.
So I think
From Utah in the Jins A Flame. Kelly from Arizona.
I know, right?
Here we go with Dustin
Anytime,
Peterson in the left and Kelly Rea in the right.
All right, race is ready. Watch the lights.
Right lane. Oh, left lane. Sounds like they spun a gear.
I think he left all the teeth from his spur gear at the line.
Yeah, that is no bueno.
It's literally rolling free right now.
Right lane took that one
teeth.
clean.
Oh,
clean up on aisle 3 from all the dust.
Yeah. He just shot some nylon teeth all over the track. So what do we got on Kelly Rea's equipment?
Kelly's running a Vanquish Point chassis, R1 ESC, R1 Rockwell RC motor, driver RC bodies.
Vanishing Point out of Bakersfield in Southern California.
We found the body clip.
Is it shiny?
If anybody's missing it.
If you're missing opinion,
This
you are
is,
having a bad day.
This is that Clay Keats kind of setup. He's got the whole cart, just bring everything out to the track.
Yes.
That's in the right lane there. Another one of those cars that looks to be running carpet tires, so 2-wheel buggy carpet tires on the front. Now, I understand that is because it's a harder rubber, they don't expand as much, just a little more consistent tire.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday, a couple cars having those.
Yeah, and there's definitely not enough time for double elimination. We will be here all day with single. All right. So Jerry Baxter going up against Jason Sullivan here.
All right, race is ready. Watch the lights.
Jerry with a little better RT, perfect down the track, and Jerry's going to hold on to that one, bring it home for Hawaii. The 808 crew.
All right, we got Frank and Jeff.
No, we're live. No, we're not there. We are there. Well, they can see us there, but I don't know where they can see us. We got Eric here from Jen's Ace over here to cause some havoc with us.
These two know each other really well. Should be a really good race.
Jerry Baxter took that one, and he's running a B62 tarp chassis and a Corvette body. King of Streets last year made top 16.
Are you familiar with this body and the? Are you familiar with what body this is?
I am not.
All black here. I'm just looking at
Let's
it.
see if it says anything on him.
It's just super flat along the side, so you just got a couple wings along the side, it looks like. Should be really stable from the looks of it. Going up against a Corvette, so we're putting it to the test.
All right, Frank has chosen RC Speed Secrets. Jake, you
Looks like Frank's got a 5.7 design 22 Aero Protoform GTR straight line wing.
remember if you do on the brown.
Not seeing anything on that body though.
Running.
Not on our sponsor carpets. More than one.
All right. So Jeff and Frank going at it. A couple Arizonians. The Arizona crew, there's a lot of fast guys out there, and they all hang pretty tight together, so we'll see if we get a close one here.
All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh yeah, he
Little
took
better
that
reaction.
without even trying.
Wow. A little better reaction out of the right lane there for Frank Greer,
All right, Jared.
and he took it the length of the track.
Jared has lane choice. Jared, which one's Jared? Right? Okay. Are we having fun today? Seeing some really good passes this weekend.
Here we go. Jared Baker out in Nebraska going up against DJ Mendiola from up in
There
Washington.
you go. Sportsmanship. All right. Racers ready. Watch the lights. Left guard's too far forward.
So we got a restage here. Two of the new Protoform GTRs going at it right now. If I was going to get a body, it'd be one of these. I love it.
Yes.
Godzilla.
All right. Racers ready? Watch the lights.
Ooh. Oh no.
We have
sounds like another
a-
zipped spur gear on the left lane.
So, man, is it just there's so much traction in the left lane that
Yep.
everybody can't keep the teeth on their gear, or they just not know how to set gear meshes?
Just a tiny rock. Put a piece of paper through it. It
Yeah.
becomes like a beautiful accordion.
With this much power, I honestly think you could just crank the gears together.
Right.
Like,
Looks like Jared's running a 5-star breakout chassis.
yeah, those 5-star cars doing good this weekend so far.
Definitely dominant. It's a good looking paint job for sure.
Man, still got the prep on the tires of that car. Didn't even burn them off. So we're already getting ready for Group E. Hey, Stephanie, thank you for tuning in.
Get up here.
Got 15-second count for the driver we're waiting on. If not, we'll see another buy run.
All right, that's it.
Well,
Steve, you have the lanes.
so Steve Slaney getting a buy run. See if he could just make a smooth pass here, get from one end to the other. Another Corvette body, another one of those GFRP Apollo cars.
Steve, you ready? You're not quite stage. Push it up a little bit more. All right. Racer ready? Watch the lights.
Oh! Something came off.
I don't know if he hit something on the track or maybe the front of his body rubbed and kicked up the front. But it was perfect until it wasn't.
Yeah. He's got some time to fix whatever happened.
Front of that car kind of started bouncing, it looked like, and then to the wall with you. Being consoled over there by John Schultz. Don't worry, buddy, I got new front arms for you.
Cole has a ball. He has chosen the gym. So he's going.
What's that? What's that? They're taking 200?
All right, is he ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, Cole Luton. Oh, man.
Man, nailed it.
Yeah. When it's
Not any imp on him. I know he's out of Colorado.
So that was a buy run for Cole there. Not going to matter too much.
That's it for Group C. Group D, 6 minutes.
Group C or wow.
Cruising.
This RC
Absolutely
drag talk crew
cruising.
just kills it. Insane. So we will allow you guys to go take a bathroom break right now. You can't turn off the live stream. Come right back to us in a couple minutes. Can't miss any of the racing. But we've got just a couple minutes of downtime before the next group comes up. Our race director's running things a little too well. Oh, is that Clay Keats in the chat? What's up? Mr. King of the Streets himself, last year's champion out here to defend, and also chiming in on our chat. That's awesome.
That man is wearing parachute American flag pants.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those are legit the MC Hammer pants
so-
as an American flag.
So as I was walking up, he was like, man, these pants keep falling out. I'm like, hey, man, don't drop the flag.
We might have to burn your pants off, bro, if you drop these.
Cannot drop the flag. For the racers out here, we got a pizza truck over there that looked pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to have some pizza
Bro, I've been
today.
seeing some people walking around, and I'm like, I haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah. My breakfast consisted of 2 beef sticks from the Baker gas station stop I made on the way here this morning at 7 in the morning, breakfast of beef sticks.
Oh, are you from Bakersfield, California?
No, just driving through.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Costa Mesa down in
Okay,
Orange County.
okay.
Oh, and Matt Olson with the drone, so we'll probably switch over. Yeah, we already did switch over to the drone cam, and we'll watch him cruise around. He's going up with that thing. Take it down low. Let's buzz some hair. Randy knows how to get us kicked out of here in a hurry.
You guys are too close to an airport. What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Who said that?
So look at all the tents, all the people, and a drag strip right down the middle.
Yeah, there's a lot of great sponsors and vendors out here today. A lot of great drivers.
The talent level this year it's certainly a lot higher than last year. Everybody's
Yes.
been practicing. Clay Keats, nobody expected him last year. He didn't practice. He didn't have. I think they built the car 2 weeks before. Got it ready, came out and won 18 grand with the thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, the nice thing about this hobby, sport, however you want to name it, first and second, 100% showed that every dog has its day.
Definitely.
You know, that is the nice thing about here is like, yes, there's some guys out here with $1,000 chassis, but, you know, a couple $100, you know, A to B. You don't necessarily have to be the fastest, but if you're the most consistent A to B and you're just a little quicker than that other guy, I've watched, you know, I multiple times, like, the big names get knocked out because their car had too much power, got squirrely, and the slower car went A to B without a problem.
Too much confidence in the tune is a bad thing. Now, and that's what's awesome about RC cars and RC racing is we actually have a hobby and a sport. If you want to get one and just build it and tune it and mess around in your front yard, go be a hobbyist and do it. Be a basher. But we do have the sporting side, the actual racing side. So if you need to fuel that adrenaline, get that fix, and come out and race, there is nothing scale about the adrenaline you feel. It's only a 10 scale car, but you're out here jittering
Trust
and
me,
nervous.
I've tried to explain to people, I'm like, you know, it's all fun and games when you're practicing and just, you know, but when you get up to that line, I've been doing this for years, and I get up to that line and I still get shaky. When I come, especially after a win, I come off and I can see my hands just,
Exactly.
and I'm like, I'm just playing with toy cars, but still, it's an adrenaline rush no matter how you look at it.
You're trying to get that win against another competitor. You're going up against another competitor who wants it just as bad as you do.
Nobody came out here to lose, that's for sure. Everyone's trying to go home. Everyone wants to take a piece of that pie.
And that is what I love about this race. Like an RC track where you actually have to go around some curves and corners, it takes some skill to get fast at that. This one, you really don't need that same skill set. It certainly helps to be a good mechanic so you have a great car that will go from that A to B. But driver, you know, if everything's tuned with these, the driver isn't all that important.
Right. And there's a lot of great cars out there. There's a lot of different companies putting out ready-to runs that you can go down to your local hobby shop, pick something up, go out with a group. I mean, most places I feel like have some kind of a no-prep drag racing, but I mean, it's so easy. I've told people time and time again, you know, if you and a couple buddies get into it, you post on some social media, some other friends see it, before you know it, you know, you got 20, 30 guys on a weekend, you know, you do however much you want for a buy-in, you know, pay for second, third place, and have a ton of fun. Like, you don't have to have that ridiculous car. You can still have a ton of fun.
Definitely. Race for who pays for dinner. I mean, it just...
there you go.
And then everybody goes to dinner and has a blast after the track, too.
Yep.
Here we go with Group D. We have... I don't know who we have yet. We'll get there. All right, we got Tyler Keary in the left lane. I got Dustin Malicote in the right lane. The action is back. Here we
Corvette
go.
versus another GTR, it looks like. Oh, right lane. Oh. Wow. A to B with that right lane.
So, Dustin with that one, but that looked like a fast run. I would be interested to see the time on that one.
Looks like Tyler Carey is running a low C22 based DRK ESC 3.5 R1 motor.
Can we get Dustin Malicote's info as well? M-A-L-I.
Oh, did I over here grabbing the wrong info?
No worries.
Whoops.
There he is. Top one.
There we go.
All right, so Dustin with that Team GFRP 5.7 Designs car. That was fast. Here we go with Edison Villanueva.
Man, that front end lifted so much. Like, it didn't lift off the ground, but you could see a huge gap between the tire and the body. Still ran straight. I'd be a little nervous with that one, though.
I wonder if he's out of the R1 camp. Just
let's find out.
That last name is the same last name as our R1 Works owners. So everybody, thank you for tuning in.
DR10 with Beef Tune chassis or Chechen chassis, Corvette body with wings that work wing.
So
that wing works. We know that.
Yeah, so he has a wing that works. Congratulations.
Punctuation, folks. Punctuation
we have seen
important.
Wings that aren't working out here, so it's good that his is.
what is amazing to me, speaking of like oddball stuff, some of these guys that have no wheelie bar. There was at least 4 cars that I would count for that had no wheelie bar.
Really?
Which to me,
That's crazy.
I feel like it's a big risk. I definitely feel like it's a big risk. But if you have the car dialed in, because I know that some different places are running with no, like they're running a full class with no wheelie bar.
Really?
And that's definitely become a new thing. And like I said, it's definitely, coming out to a big race like this, I feel like that's a risk. But if your car's dialed in, you're confident with it, you know, that the winner may change all of our minds to, you know, tomorrow of what goes out onto that winner's circle, where we're going to be like, well, all right, maybe we need to make some changes and some different looks.
And what's really funny is when that happens and everyone changes and you realize it was just a fluke. So everyone changes their stuff, and it was just that one run where it worked.
I noticed that trend with bodies there for a while there. It seemed like whatever big race, whatever body was ran, like everyone's like, I got to have that body. And it was like, okay, whatever works.
Aero is huge on these. It really is. And what I'm honestly extremely surprised about at this point is that the bodies are still so heavy. We haven't seen the lightweight or the ultralight poles yet, and that, to me, would be a giant, giant, giant advantage, because you could take these bodies, I don't know, they might weigh 200 pounds, but if you could get that down to 100, or 200 grams, I'm sorry.
I know what you meant.
If you could get that down to 100 grams and then add like a steel chassis to the car, so that extra 100 is at the very bottom, that car is going to be way, way, way more stable and easier to make that A to B pass with. So I'm interested to see if we'll see some of those lightweight bodies. They don't do as well with the high speeds. They bend and flex a lot.
Wobble.
So with these cars now going over 80, that could be the problem. Maybe they're just too fast for it already.
And that's the thing is like the other thing that we've noticed in this industry, like every 3 to 6 months, there's like a complete change.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I remember for the longest time, everyone was chasing 2.2. Then it was 2.0. And then if you weren't in the 1.9s, you weren't competitive. And we just keep chasing these numbers. And it's like, what worked today might not work tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, racers ready?
I don't think we're far away from seeing 1.5.
Oh, wheeling.
Whoa! Wow. So a little
took off like a rocket.
Chuck pedaled that one and still got the white one, or the win over Mike Basiglia. Mike Basiglia coming up or down from Washington.
Philip Staub from Colorado.
Got Philip here, kind of my favorite. I'm being a little biased right now. That is the leader of Colorado NPRC. I'm actually his race caller for his racing.
Okay.
So give him a little extra love compared to everybody else.
Awesome. Do we have more info on his car, or you probably already know it all?
You would think I would know all that, but unfortunately,
after that introduction,
right? Like I made it so, oh yeah, and then it's like flop.
Next time.
Yeah, right. I'll have to start remembering it.
Philip has some fans out here.
I'm about to say he is getting the love today, boy. Ooh,
good run. He kept it off the wall.
That was close.
You can be close.
Up next, Sean and Julia.
There we go.
He's going left.
All right. So the details of the last car is it's one bad MFer, an Associated B63 based undercover Iceman. Running Tekin Power. Brought my dog out this weekend, and he's just passed out right now at my feet. Easier than getting a dog sitter. Just bring him along and put him under the table.
Right. My dogs be running around causing all kinds of havoc by now.
All right.
So there we go from Lizard Works that speed is the issue with the bodies. But here we go first. Sean Stanford versus Julia Atkins.
Whoa,
Julia crosses, so Sean's going to get it out of New Mexico. But yeah, back to the body flexing issue. You just need to brace it in the right areas, I feel like, because I'm an on-road racer, and we're exceeding 80 miles an hour with those on some tracks and ultralight bodies. But you just have to put the braces in the right area to make sure they're not flapping around and folding under the pressure of that much speed and force being put on it.
wonder if he's got a broken tire. He does. His right tire. His tire. Okay, I'm super confused.
What are you seeing here?
His tires. They're turned to the right. Your tires are turned! I think he may be out of a servo, possibly.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We might be having them
no.
sad technical difficulties. Oh, no.
We have a steering servo issue. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's right, because he's got the buy.
That
is some pure luck right there, boy.
lucky.
Some pure luck.
Head over to that 5-star hobby shop and go buy a servo.
Yep.
There you go. Nice run.
That'll be a story we'll be talking about for a while.
Yeah, now go support your local hobby shop, buy a servo. Better luck to him in the next one, but hey, got to win out of that. Matt Olson normally has to do all the talking. He's over here just kind of running the show, being quiet.
Joe Gomez on that one. Undercover chassis, Iceman 3T. Does not say what servo he's running.
Yeah,
we
lucky
might
for the servo manufacturer.
We might want to ask later.
Yeah.
Like a Void, maybe.
We won't put them on blast. All I know is it was not a one-up racing servo because I don't sell them. So
right,
we're safe.
Right,
we are safe. Speaking of that, you guys head over to oneupracing.com. Check it out. I've got all sorts of accessories over there. modlivemedia.com, modspeedshop.com, of course. Support us, and we will be happy to bring lots more races your way.
Oof, right lane.
Wow,
Right lane was sleeping a little bit, about 3/4 of the way down, wheelied it down, but left lane definitely taking that win.
Yeah, right lane. It looked like just too smooth of a start, and then all of a sudden the power came in, lifted the front tires. So Tyler Miller from Arizona, another Arizona dude.
Might need to go out there and buy these boys a case of energy drinks.
Grab me another. Mine's almost empty.
Tyler Miller is running a bullet chassis, driver RC Camaro body.
We're going to get to see another one of those DR10Ms coming up soon. Jonathan Schultz is in line. But for now, we've got Nick Skinner doing the buy run, a Nevada local. I don't know if he's a Vegas local. Sandbags.com on the car.
All right, is you ready? Watch the lights.
No info on him, unfortunately. Oh! Another one of those people happy they had a buy run.
Yeah. We just adjusted the paint scheme on the top there, added a couple scuffs to it.
It'll buff out, bro, I promise.
I don't know.
A little wax.
I don't know. Go over, get some of that Protoform Proto Shine and start scrubbing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, watching live with us. We appreciate you spending your Saturday with us. We hope you're going to be spending your Sunday morning with us. We will be starting tomorrow, and the show is expected to wrap up by about noon. So I'm looking forward to just getting back home and being able to sleep a little bit before I have to wake up for Monday. Got the race director waiting on another late racer here. And the list they put out, they told everyone when to be up there. So if you miss your run,
right,
it's on you. All the info is there.
All right, 30 seconds, Mark Montoya.
Down to 30 seconds before our next race begins. Seeing if Mark Montoya rolls out or if we're just going to watch Eli run a by. We were expecting some buy runs, just I guess not as many racers actually showed up. So they were expecting 256, got a little over 220 with some late entries, so maybe 230. But
I'm thinking they might have had car issues because since we did qualifying, it would have put them in a round because I would think all the non-show-ups would be at the end, but I could be wrong.
I think they might just be thrown. Well, no, I don't know. Never mind. So here we go. Eli's got an easy one. Keep it smooth, keep it straight. GTR going down the track.
Ooh, ooh. There go them sections. I'll tell you what, anyone past like the associated tent, you gonna have possible flying objects at your head.
Yeah, I would not. I'm glad our booth is here and not down at the finish line.
Eli is running a B63 DC1. R1 works everything apparently. 3.0 motor, Biddy Z21, and a BMF wing.
If you destroy the reflectors, we're going to call it disqualification.
Oh.
Running out of pieces.
Oh,
So just go easy on your buy.
that's all right. So our RD there, I'm sure you guys heard, but if you're on a buy run and you push it too hard and nail the reflectors at the end there, like we're seeing all too
reflectors
often,
by the sounds of it.
you are DQ'd. Because, yeah, too many people are doing it.
And it seems like most of them are the buy runs.
Right? No
Like-
pressure.
like
all you gotta
legit,
do
you're
is all you have to do is nudge your car like that one guy did, and you know. But instead, we're going to ruin the car, take out half the track. All right, Bill Dunaway from California in that Reedy powered ride. What's he going to do for us? We're got another Corvette C7. It looks like. That body looks like it has 8 body posts. So he's got body posts down on the bottom of the sides and then front and back as well, like we're used to seeing. So 8 body clips, keeping that one in check.
All right. Face ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, wow. So it didn't sound like he even gave it the full beans until about mid-track or so. And all that turbo and boost timing ramped up, and away he went. So these open motors and open speed controls, it's not all about the motor. There's actually a lot of power coming from the speed control by way of boost and turbo. And they're two completely different things. Boost is activated by RPMs. So let's say you wanted 20 degrees of boost timing. You might start it at 15,000 RPMs and end it at 45,000 RPMs. So what that means is between 15 and 45, you're going to slowly ramp up into that boost that you added there. Turbo timing can be added on top of that, and turbo comes in after you've hit full throttle. So you can have it as soon as you've hit full throttle, it's going to throw in more timing, or a slight delay after you've hit full throttle. I imagine out here these guys would probably want no delay, so as soon as they hit full throttle, as soon as they feel like it can take all the power, they're going to just jam full throttle, and all the turbo is going to ramp up on top of that boost timing.
Woo! That was
runs.
a screamer
Tyler
of a run.
Spencer just coming out over Sundeep Khatri.
Wow.
Man. 0.02 for the margin of victory there. 0.02 of a second separating those two.
Did you say it was Tyler Spencer?
Yes, Tyler Spencer taking that one. Another Arizonian. We're getting used to seeing them. And I'm sorry, guys, we have another buy run after, so hopefully this one doesn't take out the reflectors and DQ himself.
Taylor or
Tyler.
No info on him.
Taylor, my bad.
Oh, Taylor. Okay.
That was Taylor
so that
Spencer.
was Taylor.
I'm sorry.
Wow, he has got a list.
Yeah, so he's running the GFRP Apollo chassis powered by R1 and a paragraph of other stuff coming after. So GFRP Apollo with R1 power is your Cliff Notes version. All right, David Cruz Holloway coming up next. Looks like a Macklin powered car.
All right, David, ready? Watch the lights.
Little wheelie off the line, brought it back, stayed off the board, and a nice buy run. One of few buy runs that didn't destroy the track, so good job.
Vern's here, okay. Jonathan shows right lane.
Don't have info on his car, but it was a Macklin powered car. Jonathan Schultz to the track. Father John with his tire warmers. Or can we call him Papa John?
Papa John. Yes. Papa John.
Did I just start something that I shouldn't have?
Yes. Looks like David's running a Elite chassis, Macklin DRK, motor and battery.
All right, so that last run that just went by. Vern Brown going to see what he's got for Jonathan Schultz. And Jonathan with one of those To be released, Team Associated DR10Ms. And with the heat ticking up, the heat's getting a little warm. I am noticing that they went to the carbon fiber chassis on those rather than the fiberglass chassis. Perfect run out of Jonathan. Honestly, kind of what I expected to see. So that carbon fiber chassis is going to be an option, but it'll certainly be a good one when the temperature comes up. And they also have an aluminum chassis that'll be an option, which I think would be another good one. If you're not too heavy, if you have some room to spare with weight, that aluminum chassis will be a heavy, or add all the weight down low.
Damon Wilson.
So Jonathan Schultz, of course, with that DR10. It's a Reedy powered DR10. M, sorry. And so we got another racer cart here. That one's got a generator on the cart.
Yeah.
Full seriousness.
Those tire warmers, man, they've come a long way. I'm amazed to see not anyone that has to come up with a cart anymore. Now that you can just hook a nice 3-cell up to those.
Well, the 3-cells have been around for a decade now. Nobody knew about them, it seemed like.
On-road guys did.
Yeah.
That's for sure. On-road guys did.
Our much more racing tire warmers, they actually hold the battery inside. So pretty convenient. But for now, we've got Greg Harris in the left lane going up against Andy Schmidt in the right. A couple of Californians.
No, they just threw me on. It's kind of what I do.
Make sure your cars are turned on before you go to the line. All right. This is ready. Watch the light.
Oh. Right lane had a little wobble. Left lane was just a little slower.
Yeah, so right lane had to lift, but left lane, if I'm not mistaken, I just heard slipping down the whole track. It sounded like maybe his slipper was too loose. Never even got to display what power he had.
Come on.
All right, Brian. All right.
And of course, you're right, Charles Levac. Definitely, you get data by running full throttle. But these guys did get to run yesterday, so they all have been on the track at this point. Track conditions yesterday were incredibly good, just like today. So I don't expect that we're going to see a lot changing with grip.
Right. Andy's running a Tachyon B61 RX8 Phantom 2.0 and a Corvette C7 body. Yeah, everyone got 2 runs yesterday to get it kind of figured out. Plus, there was a lot of testing going on around here. They had kind of an open lane all the way at the end that people were running some stuff, but
they couldn't run on this track, but there were racers running in this parking lot to get a feel for the surface.
I think last year the big issue was because it was so windy, so much dust was getting kicked onto the track that all the big powered cars just couldn't hold the power, and that's why they had to dial it back.
That was scary.
We're done getting beat up.
You don't want to be that close to those sensors. All right, so 9 minutes and we'll be right back. Want to take the drone up or whatever? Yeah, whatever you want to do. We only got a couple minutes. I'm going to step away for just a second, take a quick break. Be right back with you guys.
Brian Bates was running a Bullet chassis, Mamba 8X, Motive 2.5, Max Amps 2S.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Sid. All right. How you been?
How are you? Oh, just making it happen.
Thanks for chiming in.
Always.
Yeah. No, please stay.
So when I say I call for Phil, like I call it. So normally, like the big joke is shake hands.
Thank you once again, everybody, for tuning in to our live stream out here at KOTS 2022. Hope you guys are loving the live stream. We've been out here since yesterday, going into today. Any questions that you guys have for us, let us know. We're taking a little 9-minute break right now. I know a lot of the guys out there are saying, hey, why aren't times available? We actually do have them available. They just, we're not allowed to show them. So that's just part of it, I guess, with the racing that's going on. So no times. So anything else? Let me see. Track changes a lot with every run. 5 degrees in track temp can change everything from Charles. So we're getting everything dialed in here, guys. So hopefully everybody's loving the stream. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe to all the feeds. We greatly appreciate it. And we're getting everything dialed in for this next round. We should be live for, I think, till about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. And then we will be getting into the finals tomorrow, where they're going to have the semis and everything like that. We have a couple cams out there for you guys. We've got, obviously, our main cam. We've got the starting line cam. And we have our finish line cam there. Might adjust that a little bit. And we got our interview cam with you guys. So it's it's a good time out here at King of the Streets. I think the event's about as big as it was last year, but definitely a little bit better. See my boy Andy's RC out here. There's a lot of sponsors. Thank you for coming on out. Thank you to RC Drag Talk as well and oneupracing.com. Thank you, James. Much appreciated. Hello, everyone, from Jolynn. Alfred, I'll try and let him know. Yeah, everybody's trying to take a little bit of a break right now as we get set up for our next run. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Special thanks to oneupracing.com for bringing us on out, as well as modlivemedia.com for putting on basically this entire stream. It's all of our equipment and trying to bring you the best live stream possible. And then also to RC Drag Talk and modspeedshop.com and modhobbies.com, making everything possible. Chime in, guys, where you guys are from, where you guys hail from. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream out here. If any of those tracks that are out there, not tracks, but race organizers want to bring us out for live streaming, let us know. You can hit us up on Mod on Facebook or on modspeedshop.com. What's going on, Steve? Chiming in, I guess we got guys from Florida, Colorado. More Colorado guys. North Carolina. Very cool. Great live stream. Thank you, sir. Glad you guys are enjoying it.
All right, less than 4 minutes. So
Looks like we're going to be getting into our next one here again.
Which looks like Group E.
Awesome to see everybody chiming in from all over the country. I know we had a couple of our international friends out there, but I think they're starting to go to sleep. They're on the other side of the world. So pretty cool to see. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream here as we see these guys kind of getting lined up and teched for this last one.
I'm just going to check. Is my volume back on? Check, check. Checking.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sweet. So I just went over and asked the race director if we have any kind of times yet. He doesn't. They're just flying by too fast, so I don't have times for us yet. I'm guessing we've seen some maybe 1.8 runs at the best so far.
John Christian, will Mod be at the 1/5 scale pre-Worlds at SCS? I believe we may be covering the Worlds at SCS for 5th scale, but we have to see.
I think their pre-Worlds is in 2 weeks.
I won't be there.
Yeah.
I won't be at the pre-Worlds, but I believe that I'll be covering the Worlds. That's
You got an off-road race in a few weeks, right? Or a couple weeks?
3
You'll
weeks.
be covering.
3 weeks, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check out, I'm going to stop by and check out the pre-Worlds for sure.
Very cool. Yeah, go on down there to SCS. Good dudes down there. World-class facility.
It is. The Good Wines do such a fantastic job
for
running
sure.
that place, building and running it.
For sure.
We are lucky.
Yeah, the 5th scale on-road Worlds.
Here we go with Group E coming up to the track.
All right, we're going to be getting this next one started.
Tom Rockwell in the right lane. Jeff Cook, a.k.a. Famous Jeff. Ooh, and Famous Jeff has an awesome paint scheme on that one in the left lane. So the Group E guys sleeping in their pits.
Next one happening here, guys. We're going to be getting it going. I believe track temperatures around, I want to say 110, I think they were saying.
It was 100 a while ago. It's definitely, I don't have a current look, but I would guess 110,
Yeah, that's
115.
what it kind of was yesterday, too, and the temperature's not much different, so I'd say it's around there. As we get this next one started, Jeff Cook versus Tom Rockwell.
Oh.
Ooh, left late on that one.
Wow.
Was sleeping on the line.
So Famous Jeff, not with the best run. Cool. But Tom Rockwell coming out of California, taking that one easily. You guys, thank you again for tuning in. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that share button. Please support our event sponsors, oneupracing.com, modlivemedia.com. And if you guys have any questions on One Up Racing products, please feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer those while we're watching this as well. Yes, they are, Steve. So they're teching to make sure, A, that it is the correct car. There's all sorts of different classes in racing, of course. So these are all no prep, short course-based cars or based on a two-wheel buggy platform. They're checking battery voltage as well, making sure that they're not over 8.4.
Voltage DQ. I'll tell you what, that is by far one of the worst reasons to have to get knocked out.
And speaking of that, somebody just got DQ'd in tech, so their voltage was too high, and now Devin's got an easy one. Byron.
So I get wanting to have your battery topped off, but man, I'll tell you what, as a racer, if I got up there anytime they do voltage checks, I'd zip that throttle a couple times. Like, yes, it's going to bring it down, but it's not going to bring it down enough to make or break your win.
Well, you'd at least be running rather than not running.
Right,
and,
right.
Yeah, to finish first, you must first start.
Right, right.
And then you got to finish. So, yeah, definitely not an ideal way to go out, being a little over on voltage. I mean, they're asking for 840. If it's 841, you're done.
Devin is running a 22 5-star breakout chassis, Macklin DRK battery, ESC motor, MKS servo, C7 with a 5-star printed wing, reaction tire. It is.
Okay.
I think it is. Reaction tire prep.
Hopefully we've got two of us
Trust
talking.
me, there's been multiple times I've just talked to myself.
I mean, hopefully mine's on it.
All right, we got Adam out of Colorado up. Hopefully he does a little bit better. His boy, unfortunately, They were so I talked to them. They were having radio issues. The radio was not communicating with the car, and then they get back to the tent within seconds. Everything was fine, and they're like,
Man, that sucks. What a bummer. But for now, it's Adam Bowman going up against Chris. Adam looks like he's rocking a Camaro body. That's pretty cool looking, going up against the GTR body there in the far lane.
All right, racers ready? Watch lights.
Oh, he
Great
slept on that light, but I think he
start.
pulled around him at the big end.
Yeah, right went around him.
Nice, very nicely done.
Solid.
0.07 margin.
Somebody better get that man a drink, a coffee, or something, because he was definitely sleeping, but thank God he had enough to pull around with that big end.
Yeah, that car was dialed.
Ian's lane choice. Ian's going left.
So here we go. Look at this. The Macklin crew coming out to make sure one of their own. It looks like we'll have his name in a moment, but
Looks like Adam's running a 22 rear motor bullet chassis. Rear motor.
really?
Yeah, right?
All right. I mean, they proved last year they can go fast,
Uh-huh.
so. All right. So Ian Goodfell out of Utah got his Macklin crowd out here recording the run, going up against Scott Masuda from Hawaii.
Oh! Right lane gets it. Left lane definitely tapped that wall.
So right lane was faster there, and a perfectly clean run. Sean and Tyler straightening out the track rail there. Looks like you
No
inherited a
info
dog now.
on Scott.
All right, I got Shelby and Andy. Andy Thompson. Okay, Andy
Was it last year Shelby and somebody else that they had some crazy amount of money they were putting on like after the big race? Like at the end of the race, I know there was a bunch of people that were like, "I'll throw it." Like at the end of it, there was like I think just like $1,000 just for like these two kids to race each other after all the big racing was done.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember who it was though. Yeah.
No, I missed that. But who do we have coming up next? So Shelby Tabios out of Hawaii going up against Andy Thompson. Shelby's rocking those bright green Vans to match the car.
Right.
Those look awesome. Dad is too. Check that out.
Team Mean Green right there.
I like it. It's got to have some intimidation factor when you're just rocking everything matches.
My eyes, I can't take my eyes off.
All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, that car looked like it straight shut off. By
Dang.
the looks of it, it legitimately looked like it just shut off.
It shut off and it shifted concrete.
Yeah,
Man.
that's a tough one.
Yeah. Great start off the line, it looked like.
Yep.
But that is racing. The wins don't feel as good without some pretty crappy disappointments along the way. It happens.
All right, everything looks good. Next up, I have Adam and Francisco. Correct? Francisco? Okay.
No info on our winning driver on that one with Andy. Cisco, another Colorado boy.
He's going up against Adam
I know
Webb
he
from
was-
Utah.
I know he was having some huge issues last night in testing. He
Really?
he was chewing through spur gears like it was the cool thing to do. I think he had to replace almost most of the transmission. I think they were having an issue with the top shaft.
Oh, wow. Maybe it was wobbling or something to
I
cause
think
that
it was
with the
just
spurs.
a tiny bit off. Oh!
Wow. That was
That was a good 50-50 grind.
wall ride into the center block there, or the concrete block, whatever. Yeah, that, that front bumper got the worst of it.
Jake Nation and John Mendez.
And yeah, we should do style points. If you get a good 50-50 grind like that, like you actually advance to the next round, even though you had the bad style points, people.
Looks like Adam Webb with a undercover chassis, B6 based, vet body, homemade wing with R1 electronics.
That is what I like about the drag scene. You see a lot of homemade stuff, guys customizing, tweaking, making it their own.
John Mendez, we're waiting on you. Jake, hold on.
Oh.
John has 1 minute to get up here.
So another racer late to the line. We'll see if he shows up. He's got 1 minute. I'm hearing John's not here.
Let's take it a minute.
Just checking this car as it's upside down. Looks like no prep of any kind on the front tires, but those backs are shining.
All right, 15 seconds.
Jason zooming in on that one for us.
All right, Jake. The lanes are yours.
So here we go.
Right.
Jake Nation taking his bye run. John Mendez sleeping, didn't make it to the track.
Ooh,
What a good run, though.
nice.
He even had to make a correction at the top end of the track there, and looked like the car took it pretty well. Nice run.
So weird. No info on that driver, unfortunately. I love tattoos a lot, but that is some commitment when you start getting face and neck tattoos.
That's full commitment.
That is legit commitment.
I haven't gotten a tattoo because I don't know what am I? Nah, I don't have a single one. I don't know what I could tattoo on myself that I wouldn't.
Something RC. What
Yeah,
was
it
your
could
first
be.
RC
It could be
car?
something RC. A Traxxas Nitro buggy. I don't think I'm
Okay,
going to tattoo that one on
not.
myself.
I take that back. I retract that by a lot.
I could do a one-up tattoo. I think at this
There
point,
you
if I
go.
was going to
There
do a
you
tattoo,
go.
it would probably have to be something one-up based.
There you
All
go.
right, ready? Watch the lights.
Because even if you ever get rid of the company, it's always going to be part of you.
No, one-up will always be a part of me.
There you go. There you go. Easy way to go right
All right,
there,
I guess
then.
we just figured out my first tattoo.
Yep,
All right,
and
now
we're in
everybody
Vegas.
chime in. Where am I getting
We're
it?
in Vegas.
Oh, a forehead tat.
We can make that.
Do it backwards so I can at least see it in the mirror.
Right.
All right, so Brian taking that one. Brian Budakian.
See if we can get some info on him.
Powered by Team Armenian, I'm guessing.
There we go.
Up next is Randy Silva and Roy coming to the track, but
Looks
our
like-
last winner.
GFRP Apollo chassis.
Those have been pretty popular with the fast cars. Seems like I'm seeing a decent amount of the GFRPs, the 5 stars.
All right, 92, Jens Ace Lane. Boys in the RC Speed Seekers.
But what I see on Randy Silva's car was a B6 chassis, it appeared. So he's running a pretty much stock associated conversion here. I guess I can't go as far as saying pretty much stock, but
All right, she's ready. Watch the lights.
Oh. Little jump and a red light.
Randy with a win. All right, Lucas Gabriel. Go ahead, Lucas.
Randy Silva taking that one.
Lucas. No Gabriel. All right. Gabriel, 1 minute. Gabriel Cancino. Gabriel Cancino, 1 minute. Gabriel Cancino, 30 seconds.
All right, everybody. So please remember, check us out at oneupracing.com, modspeedshop.com, modlivevideo.com. Support us, and we are happy to continue supporting you guys with more of this coverage.
A few of the guys head out that have gotten knocked out early. And I guess the one nice thing about being out in Vegas is plenty to do if you leave early.
It's Vegas.
Oh, thank God for a bye run, unless he just wanted to see what happened in the first hit there.
Seriously, yeah.
Like, I know the big NHRA drag racing is going on this weekend. So the full side, 4-lane wides of drag racing.
That's
That
right.
is insane.
That's right. That's really cool.
All right, quick reminder. It's starting to get a little windy and gusty. Make
Uh-oh.
sure your tents are weighted down.
We had two
Two went
take
up.
flight yesterday.
That's not bad with this many out there.
Yeah.
You don't want to see them fly and hurt anybody.
Really hope none of those are near my car.
This is a slash-based platform, according to Gabriel.
All right.
David Adams. 1 minute, David Adams. It's all right, still got to give a minute.
Are there neither driver?
More sponsors that we want to thank. Shift RC, RPP. If you haven't been over there, they've got a ton of parts for you. Hot Vans and Desert Hobbies. We want to thank the M Resort for letting us be here. It's been awesome. They've been great. Make sure you guys let them know so that maybe we can do it here again next year. You guys don't understand how much work it takes to find a location that will let us do this. It is a big chore to put on an event like this, and Ashley and Tyler do an amazing job at that. Everybody should give them a round of applause. Ashley and Tyler. It's a year-long project.
Yeah, that is no joke. Setting up a race like this, like, people don't understand. They like, everybody wants to come and race. Nobody ever really wants to help, and it is amazing how much goes behind the scenes that people have no idea about.
They've been working on this for a long time.
I mean, even with what you guys do, I don't think people understand nearly what it takes to get set up.
Luckily, I just hire Mod Live Media.
We got a head shake over there like,
yeah, he's shaking his head. No, it sucks to set up. I kind of just showed up today, and it was set up.
All right, you ready?
All right, here we go. So David Loxton in the left lane.
There
Ooh.
you go. Let out.
It started to hook left. He let out of it. Got a clean run.
All right, I got Aaron and George. Aaron and George behind you.
We got Ron coming up with them parachute pants.
Oh, man. Don't drop the flag. Double A Ron.
Hey, bubbers.
So I got my dog out here, if you guys haven't heard, and he's normally under the table, but he's just sitting here like trying to get up on my lap, freaking out, and finally just lift him up, and he sits right down. He's happy.
Looks like George Smith in the right lane, Aaron in the left lane. Aaron, another one of the Colorado boys.
So we got Aaron against George.
Yes, sir.
Or Georgie.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Or would it be Georgie? I think it's Georgie versus Aaron. All right.
Oh. Looks like left lane might have got that one.
Aaron
Yeah,
did.
pulled around at the big end, rocking the American flag parachute pants. Hey, you got to do the MC Hammer dance off. There we go.
All right, I got Steve Rule and Joel.
I wonder how many people here have watched Key and Peele to know what we're talking about a little bit there.
Right. Aaron Rudd driving an Associated 5-star breakout chassis, R1 ESC and battery drag, master motor, speed, secret bearings. I know he was definitely struggling. I've gone out with him a couple times doing some practice runs and finally got that car to come around.
That's good. Came around when it mattered. So Steve Rule in the right. I am not sure who our friend is in the left here.
Right car, you're too far forward. Pull it all the way out.
That's got to mess with your head a little bit. You think you're all set up, you're ready to go, and then you're like, all right, now we got to change everything. You're like, hey.
There's nothing worse.
Because then you have to like reset your brain.
There's
you were so
nothing
ready.
worse.
Right lane, getting the jump. He's getting
Oh,
squirrely. I
but
think.
he-
Oh!
Left lane got it.
Gonna visit the hobby shop.
Clean up on aisle 5. Hobby shop is that away.
Carl Hunter. Sir, you
Who was that in the left? The left lane took it, right?
I don't know. We don't have his info.
Oh, okay.
I think he showed up this morning, maybe.
Back.
No worries. All right, Carl Bauer against Hunter Souza here. Wow, Hunter's going to take that one. Definitely going to have to recheck the car after the finish line there. He hit the wall, but not too hard, it didn't look like.
All right, Ryan Clay and Jaime Vega. You are playing, all right? And you're Jaime? Get started. 9 minutes, Group F. Come on up.
Oh, we weren't really going to do promos and everything. Okay. Yeah, more of race. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Woo! Right lane riding a wheelie down.
Left lane. That was close. All right, I got Dylan Mueller. You have a bye.
Oh, am I back? Am I on? Okay.
Ryan Clay running a 5-star breakout chassis, Phantom motor, R1 speed control, RC Speed Secrets, BBM performance parts.
Group F should already be on your way up here. We start in 8 minutes.
Yeah, they are rolling through this nicely.
Really are.
I think Dylan's the last one to run in this round.
Watch the lights.
Oh, thank God for the buy run. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
So we need a little more preload on the right rear shock. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. He's running an Associated Silver Bullet chassis, and he may need some thicker shockwave.
He might be running 2 chassis after that one.
She's gone.
See ya.
There goes my goal.
Tyler, will you spin the rails at the very end? Just so that it's not a hole
Yeah.
that gets caught in?
And my credit. It's all gone.
Thank you, sir.
I'm good for right now. Thank you. I'm going to go pick one of those up soon.
So what are we waiting on? Just the next round there.
Yeah. Our RD is 2 on it. Even with the little delays, he's getting through these super fast.
Do you know this Gen Z's guy? You do?
So-
Yeah, come
so-
in here real quick.
We're about 5 minutes away from the next group getting started. Sorry for the downtime here, guys. Want to put it on that camera? So if you guys have any questions, right now is a great time to ask. Shoot them into the chat, and we'll do our best to get those answered for you. Just a few more moments, and the racing will be back underway. We've got our next drivers almost ready to go over there. Oh. So 1 second, folks. I'm sorry, my chat might need to restart here. We'll give it a minute. I didn't see the percentage.
There's nothing coming in. You're fine. I got it here.
Okay. If we get any good questions, I will know.
Why won't they say the time?
So the times just aren't really that important this weekend. It's made to be it's King of the Street, so it's more based around street racing. It's elimination, so you beat your competitor or you don't. Even yesterday during qualifying, none of the racers knew their times. You're just kind of going off the feel of the car. If it feels in the track, and of course you can watch all your competitors so you know what everybody else is doing. We did talk to the race director. The fastest time run yesterday was a 1:74. Yeah, 1:74. Top 8 cars were all in the 1:7s. So just incredibly close qualifying here.
Got Jake and Nevaeh over here. How you feeling, Nevaeh? How's the car feel? Pretty good. Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Right? Hey, man, it happens. We was rooting for you, though. I was. I don't know what everybody else. I was. Right. She gonna take it to the winner's circle.
What's funny is since you got that pizza, my dog has abandoned me.
Bro,
he's
legit,
just right under you now.
Right here. Huh. I don't blame you. I don't blame you in the slightest.
Yeah, so KOTS has always been no times announced. They will release them after the race is over.
Wind.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 1.7s, 1.8s, Paul. Kerry Adams, where are Sid's sleeves?
What up, Team Pie? Kerry, how we doing, my brother? He originally was living in Colorado for the longest time with us and doing some drag racing, and he wasn't able to make it this time around. He's down in Texas now, but yeah, those guys. It's kind of my signature thing, you know. Sun's out, guns out.
Flexing. Oh, Matt, we're restarted.
And then Randy, when is there going to be, I think, pink and purple screw kits?
Pink and purple screw kits. We might not see those for a little while, at least out of aluminum. We are working on titanium, and we can get pink and purple finishes with the titanium. So we could certainly do custom anodized sets in those colors as soon as the screws arrive. Supply chain issues have been a nightmare, just an utter nightmare to start this year for me. So I was expecting to have a full line of titanium turnbuckles and screws by now. The full line of turnbuckles is expected probably May at this point. Screws, I don't even want to say. I hope to have screw sets available by summer. And we are doing the titanium anodizing in-house, so it's actually me anodizing that stuff. I've gotten pretty good at purple and pink, so we can make it happen in those when they arrive.
Yeah, the COVID is definitely has made it difficult. You know, as a hobby shop, there was a lot of things that we were having an issue with. And big thing that, and I'm sure you heard this, a lot of the big industries were like, listen, if you guys think you have enough, buy 5 more.
Yeah.
And because once they run out, like when things went on back order, months. It literally would take months to get some of that stuff in.
And I have my own products. I have multiple products that are on back order. I finally got a shipment that arrived this last Monday, and that's why I wasn't here Thursday, Friday, because it's like, I need to work on getting this stuff out. So it's really been a nightmare. I truly do apologize for the delays, the long delays on restocks and new products.
All right, here goes Group F.
Oh, Jordan Yancey taken to the line for Group F. So we got Kalisha going to the left lane. Looks like, is that what we're doing?
Do you have any info on Yancey and the other one?
Yeah, so Jordan Yancey's out of SoCal. He's running the R1 car, that DC1 powered by all R1 works. I don't know what Kalisha's running.
Let's take a quick look.
But Jordan is one of the fast guys this weekend. I believe he's qualified 7th after yesterday. So we'll expect something good out of that silver GTR. But you never know. The orange one can surprise. They're both running R1 power, it looks like.
Definitely rooting for the left lane. Another Colorado local. For us, for me at least.
Yep.
Watch the lights.
Come on, let's see what happens here.
Oh,
wow.
Oh. Good run.
Full send.
And then we're spreading the track out a little bit at the end there.
See if I can get a replay.
Hey, that's what front bumpers
She's
are for.
smiling
Yeah,
the whole
she's
way
laughing
down.
it all
She's
the way
like,
down the
I'm gonna
track.
have fun, that's for sure.
That's
She's
awesome.
like, it happens. So that's definitely going to be a tough one for them. That's 2 out of the 4 out in their camp right now.
Our number 1 selling item, we actually have, everything trends. Right now, our Pro Duty titanium turnbuckle lines have been extremely popular. Our competition ball bearings are brand new, so those are currently trending as everyone's kind of getting them, checking them out, trying them out.
No info on Yancey's car.
It's an R1 DC1.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
In this replay in, guys, you can see the launch there.
Oh.
Bam!
Oh, man. Wow.
Oh, another one bites the dust.
Support your local hobby
dun.
shop.
When they say you destroy those things, it is no joke. They are burning through those things.
Yeah. Oh,
Left lane getting a very clean pass on that one.
there we go. So that was Frank Chichi. Not sure where he's from, but a good buy run there. Clean pass. Yeah, Jason, honestly, with the titanium screws, I'm probably just going to do raw finishes to get them going. It's really difficult to keep up with all the anodized finishes since I am doing them in-house. I may have to move the screws to have a vendor do the anodizing for me. I can keep up with turnbuckles barely, but we are polishing and doing all that in-house. It has been a hell of a project.
No info on that car, unfortunately.
Solid 400. Maybe 400.
Okay,
Hovering around.
good. That's still pretty good, yeah.
Boys talking, 15 seconds.
Yeah, drag racing still.
And going back to Mark Lane's question, I forgot that the bullet plugs are definitely one of our popular items. We have our heatsink bullet plugs. Those are finally back in stock, although my website have almost sold out because I got them out to all the dealers. So A-Main, HRP, I'm trying to get it out into the dealers' hands so you guys can pick those up at your hobby shop. But I did make a change to the heatsink. They used to just slip right on, and then you use a set screw to secure it. You still do, but now you'll actually need to take some needle nose pliers and kind of press that heatsink on. Just had too many people that were losing them in off-road tracks, so it's a little, it's definitely tight going on, but they stay put now.
Ready? Watch the lights.
Ooh, very nice run out of Grits from Florida. So if you're tuned in right now, please hit that share button, because who do we got coming to the line? It's a Keats.
All right, we got Clay Keats.
Oh, Clay,
He was
Mr.
last year.
Mr. King of the Streets himself, last
Brandon
year's
Lee
winner.
got lucky with a bye.
He's going through to round 2 by way of a bye.
You talk about luck getting the bye for him.
Is it luck for him or luck for whoever would have had to run against
luck
him?
against whoever had to run it, because I promise you, if I'd have pulled his name, I'd have been like, I'm going to just pack it up now.
You're dropping some 4-letter words at a pretty heavy pace.
But on
if
the
you saw
flip side,
him.
I mean, who knows what can happen? Straight as an arrow.
That was
straight as an arrow.
Like, the car didn't even look or sound like it was going fast, but it was lifting the front tires the whole way down.
Plenty of torque.
That was just so smooth,
Riley
so
Reese,
good.
Jesus Romero.
They're running their motors, at least last year. I'm not sure if they still are. I got to talk to them about their motor setup. I believe they were putting over 100,000 RPMs through the motor. That is just nutty that, you know, everything is staying together by centrifugal force. I'm surprised the rotors aren't exploding.
Looks
So
like
you guys
he's-
got your wishes. Clay Keats is through with that associated DR10M powered by Reedy.
Yep.
Rick Howard, the man behind Reedy Power. If you guys have been racing long enough, you probably remember Rick Howard's name as Peak Performance back in the day.
Yeah.
All right, clear the track down there. All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, that right lane took off like
There
a
you
rocket
go.
and a half.
That was Mario Ruiz taking it over Jesus Romero.
Left lane looked like it was almost standing still.
Yeah, Mario was on it there.
All
Yeah.
right, I got Ryan and Jack. Ryan has lane choice.
Ah.
Jack's going left.
Might see something quick in the left lane here.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Klober, Pro 2 Motor, the man behind Pro 2 Motor. So he has a team of guys running his motors, but here he is to do the racing. I've seen him in the streets plenty of times, but I've never seen him at one of these bigger events.
Looks like Mario's running a 5.7 Aero, Tekin ESC, and Phantom motor.
Good job by the 5-star crew making a competitive car this weekend. So Jack Klober going up against Ryan Rodriguez. Jack's out of Arizona. Or Colorado? Did I get that
All
wrong?
right, racers ready?
No.
Watch the lights.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Jack
crosses the
crosses.
line.
Cross.
His car lifted about a half an inch, and I think when it came back down, it just pulled it way too hard to the right.
Yeah, he definitely did.
All right, Ryan
You do not
and
want to have to
Tito.
lift, because if those front tires drop, just all your forward momentum is gone. With how low some of these guys are running the bodies, even the body will drag if they come down too fast. It's like hitting the brakes.
Not finding any info on his car.
All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, left lane getting a good start. Oh, right lane rubbing and
Ryan
definitely
Woodward.
crossing that line.
Rubbing is racing, but that wasn't the kind you want to do.
Tony has the bye.
So Ryan Hildebrand taking that one over Scott Campbell.
No info on his car either.
Now, I'm looking forward to the next round because we're not going to really have any buy runs. We'll have maybe
Right.
a one or two,
Right.
or maybe one, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of pedal to the metal.
A lot of buys in this first one. It's all right. We're just getting going. The action's only going to get hotter as the day goes on. That's for sure. 50% of these first
All right.
racers that we're seeing right now are going home.
Watch the lights.
So Tony Patrone from California, smooth off the
Ooh,
line.
tapping down at the end. I think he was before the sensors. And no info on his car as well.
Man, well,
Well, they
So
forgot
much.
them. They forgot to fill out them sheets.
yeah, you got to fill out your sponsor sheet here.
Them sheets are important. Looks like we got more of one coming up.
Oh yeah.
Looks like JT of JTRC out of Colorado. He's kind of our well-known speed shop up north from me.
Okay. Very cool.
He's got Joey out here with him to give him a hand. Joey was the #1 qualifier,
Oh really?
I think.
Okay. So JT Thompson going up against Bruce Stewart. Bruce in that right lane. You need to come up so you chill out.
All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, that was a run. I think JT took it around.
looks
Yes,
like
he did
JT
around the
took it.
big
Yeah,
end.
wow.
JT advances on to the next round.
Great
Shameless
race.
plug, JT of JTRC out of Colorado.
And Elvira. Going down the center lane.
I hear Kalisha over there. She must have been putting bets down.
Keely has a bye. She's from Utah. She's running the RCCP lane.
Not seeing any info on what JT was running, but I definitely know it was R1 work stuff for sure. She let out. I don't know if she let out just to save
She
it.
lifted 3/4 there.
Yeah?
Yeah, just I don't know if it was necessary, but
Yeah, she might have been just saving it.
Keely from Utah going through.
No Bernardo? Okay.
Looks like Keely, no info, unfortunately. We got it here, but
We know her name.
Nothing.
Got a name. I believe she was from Utah. Yep.
Again, they are cranking it out. I can already see the end of the line.
And we're going through H, right? They'll have heat 8.
That is a good question. I'm
I believe,
not 100%.
I believe so. It's 8, right?
I know
Yeah.
that. I believe they were saying that we should be finished up, I think, before 6 o'clock this
Yeah.
evening.
And it looks like it's going to be on time.
Oh, yeah.
So 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is about when we'll be wrapping up today. Assuming everything stays as it is right now.
For anyone new tuning in, make sure to like, share. Sharing is caring, even when you're in Vegas.
4:30 right now.
Okay, so it's gradually. Guys, we've crossed over, getting closer and closer to 500 viewers, so please go ahead, hit that share button. We'd like to get there, and then we'd like to pass it and get to 1,000 next. So please hit that share button, please like it, and please go to the websites and show a little love. We certainly appreciate that.
Looks like we got another set of front and buggy tires going on over there.
Seen a lot of cars with those. I don't remember seeing a single car with them last year,
No,
so that's
it's
something
definitely
new.
become a new thing for sure.
It's that carpet front tire. All right, so Amanda going up against Bernardo. New Mexico for Amanda and Nevada for Bernardo here. Seen a handful of drivers out of New Mexico already. Having trouble getting his car to stage there. There we go, we're on.
All right, ladies, ready? Watch the lights.
Oh,
Great
they both
start.
crossed. So I think it's.
Left lane
I think.
crossing first.
I think the first is the worst.
Right lane
Is
to
how
the
that one goes.
Okay. So yeah, you
right
said
lane,
left cross first.
Left
so
cross first. Right lane didn't cross till farther down. So yeah,
right, got it.
first is the worst when it comes to the rules.
Who's got? Lane first.
Maybe don't try that again though.
Yeah, right, right.
I'd say you got lucky that time.
Looks like Bernard's driving a TLR 5.0 with Exotech Vader drag conversion, 4.5 motor, XR8 Pro ESC, and Corvette body.
Nice. Those Exotech.
We are
products
seeing a lot of
looking better
Corvette
and better.
bodies, though.
Yeah.
But we're also seeing a good amount of the GTR bodies
lot
as
of
well.
GTR
Another
bodies.
GTR body out here. They are super slick.
Yeah, I think I need one.
Right?
15 minutes.
Protoform, maybe Eric. If you guys are listening, you know my address.
Mr. Campbell up here.
Oh, hold on. Who's crossing the track, Jake?
Say go on to theirs and put that in the comment. Say go on to
All right.
theirs and put that in the
Watch the
comments.
Ooh, got a little
nice
squirrely.
run. He kept it off the or off the wall there. So Scott Campbell going through. Yeah. Nah, you got through, did what you needed to do. Good run. Up next, we have two racers to be named.
That's a good looking super body over there. No, is that the that's the Mustang?
That looks like a Mustang. That also looks like he has no rear wing.
Right.
I don't know if I would be on that.
Yeah,
program.
let's see how that one plays out. That's a first for
So,
sure.
Trevor from Arizona going with no rear wing. Shelby Hall in the left lane here. I think this is the first car I've
All right,
seen without a
ready?
wing.
Yeah.
Watch the lights.
Oh, that rear end got squirrely on him.
Did,
Left lane
it
took it
did.
heavy, but I kept an eye more on the right lane, and it was definitely squirrely.
That was some really good driving out of the right lane. So no wing. That car was definitely less stable than left lane there. He pedaled it through and got it down the track in one piece.
Hayden, right?
Shelby Hall running a Street Outlaw R1 chassis with a WTW wing.
Whoop-de-whoop wing.
Yeah. What the what?
All right, Hayden, you ready? Lots of lights.
Ooh. Let's out at the end. B63 chassis, Macklin ESC, and 3.0 motor with a Biddy Design M55.
So do you know what turn motor's pretty much the most popular this weekend, or? Seems
Not
like
really, but it
between
seems
2 and
like
3,
yeah,
or-
it definitely seems like it's between the 2 and 3 range for
Yeah.
sure. Once again, is crazy because when you think of when we started, like the stuff that we were running versus what's being ran now.
the speed controls have made the biggest improvements, I feel
Yes.
like. And it's the speed control
Yes.
that if you can smooth out the bottom and smooth out all that acceleration enough, then you can run these crazy motors, the 2-turn motor, the 2.5. So for anyone that's not familiar, the lower turns that we're talking about, the faster the motor. So a spec motor, when you start racing, you might start with something like a 25.5 turn. Your fastest off-road racers on very high bike tracks might go down to a 5.5 turn for a 4-wheel drive car, or a 6.5 turn for a 2-wheel drive car. Your fastest on-road racers, all-wheel drive cars, are running about a 4.5 turn. So these are running half the turns of those, making absolute power out here, all the way down to 2.0s that I've seen. Quite amazing. That's asking a lot of your speed control. And you know what? I saw a question earlier that I think we were in the middle of something I didn't touch on, but somebody asked if it does make a difference, you know, charging exactly 2.844 or charging as high as you can versus charging a little less to be safe. And because of all the boost, because of all the turbo that these guys are ramping in, the extra voltage, the extra power actually does really help a good amount. They're just asking so much of the speed control that that extra voltage can really help
10 seconds, David.
make it all come together. Patrick Miyamoto
Patrick's running solo.
out of Hawaii. That Hawaii crowd is showing out this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is you ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, wow. Showing some speed there. Little correction mid-track, but nice run.
And that was Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick Miyamoto.
Last round of Group F. Michael
Undercover
Gonzalez.
Hitman Tekin RX 825.
All right, Rich, you ready? Watch the lights. Good run. All right, we'd like to thank some more sponsors that are here. Shark Bodies, J Concepts, GFRP, 5-7 Design, Hawaiian Scale Adventures, R Designs, R1, Tekin, Macklin, Sticky Icky, Undercover, Fly Sky, A to Z Traction, Rockwell RC, Morbo Racing, RC Bombshells, and Max Amps. We've got 8 minutes, Route G, you should be coming on up. We have about an hour left of round 1. Route G, coming up.
So our last two groups are going to be coming out, getting started up in just a few minutes. Actually, I think I might run over and grab one of those pizzas in the meantime. I'm going to get a pizza started for myself, guys.
Camera on you guys.
Oh. Well, he's going to eat his pizza on camera. I'm going to go get a pizza so you guys can watch me walk away. We'll be back in a minute, guys.
If anybody here is new today and has not been by the Bad Racing booth up here, he has a set of wheels. He's got a bunch of them for sale that were special made for this weekend only. You cannot buy them on Monday. You will not be able to buy them again. They are limited edition. Come over and check them out. They are awesome.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to be getting into this next one soon. Looks like maybe Chevelle Keats is going to be coming up really soon. Here you can kind of see that pink car in the right-hand side there. Her father is holding onto it. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. We're at 450 people across all the channels right now, so be sure to check it on out. Like, subscribe, everything like that. Special thanks to OneUpRacing.com for bringing us out for the weekend. This is all the Mod Live Media setup. So if you guys need coverage at any of your other events, you're looking for the same type of quality, give us a ring on ModSpeedShop.com. Greatly appreciate it. Glad you guys are liking the coverage. We cover a lot of events from 10th scale, 8th scale, 5th scale, on-road, off-road, and, of course, no prep drag racing. So glad you guys are liking it. Any sort of questions for us, let us know. Taking a little slight break right now. We're going to maybe get something to eat. Maybe go and get a Wetzel's Pretzels if we have a chance. As we're waiting for everything to kick off here for the next round. Pretty cool to see on Mod Live, over 200 people. And then across all the other channels, we have basically 400 plus. So we're going to be getting it going here. So thank you guys for tuning in with us here. Any sort of questions for anybody out there, let us know. We'll try our best to answer them.
All right, my pizza is in the works officially. They got a nice little setup over there. The truck that they set up to make pizzas is really cool.
You get anything for him?
He added his dog food this morning. He's well fed. Here,
Colby wants some food, man.
the track dog.
Track dog.
This dog has traveled to more races than most traveling racers. Sorry. Did you already respond to some of these?
I think so.
Okay.
Not the B6 one.
Not the B6 one? Okay, yeah. So a lot of these guys are actually using B6 based cars, not necessarily a B6. So over there, what's that?
All right, less than 3 minutes, routine.
I'll try and like
You're up here.
So 3 minutes, we'll get racing underway. You guys are going to want to watch. A fan favorite is coming up. I see Chevelle Keats over there in line. So I believe it looks like she might be in the first race coming up next. And she actually has a good race on her hand. William Smashy in the other lane. Chevelle's got her Nano watching, it looks like. They had one up there. I had to check it out. That's so cool. Those are the Bad Racing wheels, right?
Still waiting on G, it looks like.
Bad Racing did some special wheels for this weekend, and they're pretty special. It's so much machining. Yeah, you could show it right there. Show them the center of it, though, how it has the...
You are about to start.
Yeah, check out that design. So those are full machined aluminum. They've done so much machining on them. They say they're actually lighter than plastic.
All right, it's time.
Yeah,
Group G.
very cool. Group G is coming up right now. That's for good racing. Chevelle Keats, William Smashy. Two racers that could take this all the way. One of them's about to go out in round one. Oh, Kyle Predmore tuning in. What's up, Kyle? Thought you were Kevin Hebert's biggest fan, buddy.
Okay, you can come over here if you want to.
All right. So sorry, Bill Smashy there in the left. Chevelle Keats in the right. I know people are betting on both these drivers, so yeah.
If I had my money, I'm going to put 5 on Chevelle.
All right.
Let's see
Racers ready?
who comes through right now.
Watch the lights.
Oh,
Smashy with a better
Squeezers,
start.
Squeezers. Rocket,
Chevelle
shit,
Keats.
Rocket Man in the left
All
lane
right,
for sure.
Dustin and Kenneth.
Out early this year. Such a bummer, but
Dustin.
sad to see, but you know they'll be back next year. Chevelle's only getting faster and faster.
Kenneth Beecham.
Yeah, bring over the body if you want. We'll do a little thing with you.
Not seeing any info on Bill, unfortunately.
All right, Dustin's rolling solo. We had our first DQ for underweight.
Oh.
Underweight car.
How does that? How do you make weight
What's
the
that?
first round, but then not the second
Somebody
round?
got DQ'd for underweight.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
This is the Dairy Queen.
Bummer. That's one that you really can't get DQ'd for. You know what the weight is. All right. So we'll see. We got another bye run. Exciting, exciting. There are no times today. This is simply win or lose. These racers are running times right around 2 seconds. The fastest runs are all the way down to 1.7. Dustin Costa going through by way of a bye run.
All right, racer ready? Watch the lights.
Ooh. Oh, he almost took himself out real in the center markers.
I know you want to get the feel for it, and I know you want to get that run, but man.
All right, Ramon.
So it puts you out some stupid yellow thing in the middle of the track?
Yeah.
Is he wearing a Burger King crown? I feel like that's a Burger King crown. Moments like this, we need the Jeopardy theme song.
So looks like we're waiting on one. Man, it's getting warm out here.
Good old toasty roasty.
I bet the track temp is
So
picking
glad.
up, probably over 120 by now.
So glad to be under a canopy today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Oh,
in the
yeah, you
sun,
were out
all
grabbing
day.
cars
At the
and-
end,
yeah.
grabbing cars.
You look good. You're not too sunburnt.
Just
I would look like a freaking lobster if I
I
was
got
out there.
lucky for sure.
Yeah,
One good burn and then I just tanned.
that's nice. So Robert White in the right and Ramon Tumlison in the left.
Rocking
Couple
that
of Californians.
Burger King crown. Let's see if we're
Oh.
gonna have to uncrown him.
Yeah, we got the Burger King over here.
I swear to God, if he loses, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna need your crown, sir.
This is the first truck of the weekend.
Yes.
First truck. Well, maybe I don't know of the weekend, but of today.
I think it's the only one that I've seen so far.
So the King likes his truck.
All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, right lane going to take that. Robert White bringing it home. See if we have some info on his car.
Chevelle did not move on. She got beat in the first round.
Let me try that again.
All right. Is this another buy run? Man, we got a lot of buy runs in this first round.
Yeah, I didn't think we were
A
gonna
lot
have
of
very much.
lucky people. Moving on easy. So Mike Zippy from Illinois.
All right, racers ready? Watch the lights.
Ooh, Zippy's fast. Dang. That was a
All right,
good
Bert
run.
and Nick. Bert?
No info on
All right,
Ramon,
left.
unfortunately. Let's see what we got on Chris, though. Looks like Chris is running a low C22, Tekin ESC, Phantom motor, Gents Ace battery.
Thank you guys again for staying with us, checking it out. Hit that share button. Head over and support your sponsors at oneupracing.com, modspeedshop.com. Support us, and we'll be back out here with lots more race coverage for you
All right,
guys.
racers ready? Watch the lights.
Whoa,
Wow.
that bet was gone.
Wall.
So did he got the wall before the line? Yeah. So right lane's going to take that. Nick Hill. Bert definitely faster there, but he hit the wall. DQ.
Looks like Nick's got an R1 DC1, R1 battery,
Waiting on
ESC,
Dean
Digital 3, MKS
Finishdowski.
servo, NH carbon bars,
DP.
and
1 minute.
parts.
Oh, I might have a pizza. I'm going to go see if it's ready.
Hey, there you go.
1 minute.
Good old lunchtime.
We want to thank ProTune Motors, Run and Ron, Reaction Time, SKG, Caldwell Designs, Jesus Romero Web Design, and RC Graphics for help sponsor this event. Make sure everybody comes over to the sponsors. At least come by, shake their hand, tell them thank you.
For those of you just tuning in, please make sure to hit the share and like button. I know we're trying to get up to a goal of 500 and then move on to the goal of 1,000. I feel like we can do it.
Dean, 15 seconds.
Got a lot of big names out here. Was chatting it up with Jason and Allison Rona, Scotty Ernst, hanging out with those folks. It's always good to see them out here. Shameless plug, but I like when companies come out and support races. They could totally be at home right now doing what they need to do business-wise, but they're out here hanging with us, having a good time. Good old saying, for the racers, by the racers.
All right, race ready? Watch the lights.
Right lane making a good clean pass, almost losing it down there towards the end, getting a little close to the wall, but he was a bye run, so he gets that one without a problem. Pretty much gives you a free test run.
All right, Brian and Jeremy.
And as the temperature changes on the track, things will change. The one nice thing about running these electric cars is you're not having to worry about motor and altitude differences. Like I'm from Colorado, and cars that run, you know, at our local quarter mile is completely different than once you start getting into other states because we're a mile high, and it definitely makes a difference.
All right, Brian's over from Utah and Jeremy
Kurt
from California.
says Traxxas leading edge chassis DRK 3.0.
Brian, you're not quite there. Got to push in a little more. There you go. All right, racers ready?
All right, we got Brian on the left, Jeremy on the right. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Left.
So that was a big jump because you hit the guard before it even went. So right lane's disqualified. Left lane's got it.
Tough one right there. Right lane loses it. Left lane takes the win. Unfortunately, jumps way too soon. Pretty much being a red light situation. So that's going to be Brian for the win on that one. And let's see here. His car. Let's see what we got lined up for that gentleman. No info, unfortunately. We'll have to possibly see if we can talk to him later. No, I lie. I just need to learn how to spell his name. Looks like a Royalty Ace Spades R1 Phantom 3.0 with a C7 Vet BFM wing. Up next.
All right, we got Steve and Mario.
Steve and Mario up running right now. I believe Steve is in the left lane. I believe that gentleman is from Colorado. Mario in the right. Could be wrong. Waiting for, there we go. Mario coming out of Hawaii. Hawaii definitely showing up big this year, without a doubt. Two competitors ready to take it on.
Watch the lights.
And off we go. Oh, right lane jumping all over the place. He jumps the line, unfortunately. His car would have most definitely been a little bit faster. Left lane's going to take the win because right was all over the place. It was hopping and bopping like it had hydraulics. Mr. Tim Smith up to the line. I know a lot of people are excited to see him. Definitely one of the favorites to take this whole thing. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what Mario was running in his car. Looks like Mario is running not a whole lot of info, not too sure. Again, Tim Smith in the left. Not too sure who's in the right. Waiting for some info to pop up here for me. Tim Smith running Team Macklin. They are definitely in strong force out here today. Looks like we got Joshua in the right from California. Tim is also from California. Ooh,
right,
stands way back there.
Watch the light.
That's a different one for me. Right lane jumping it, left lane. Oh no, left lane. Sounds like the spur gear zipped about halfway and is all done. The look of Tim Smith right now. Oh my goodness, that was a huge upset. Good run for the right lane for putting it down and holding it down well, but definitely left lane zipped that spur halfway down. Let's see what Josh was running for a car and see if we got any info on him. And we do. Looks like he's running an Associated B63. All right. Got another young gun up here. Gotta love seeing the kids out here driving and having fun, especially when they do well. Like, that just tells you right there, you know, it doesn't matter what age you are, and like, nothing matters. Like, the toy cars is toy cars. Like, it levels the playing field for sure. So we've got Sterling in the left, Carl in the right. And let's see what happens here. Oh, left lane sleeping, right lane straight as an arrow, A to B. Unfortunately, Sterling was definitely sleeping at that light, and Carl took off like a rocket ship without a doubt.
Glenn and Eddie.
Let's see what
Glenn.
Jeff's got sitting in his
All right,
car.
guys,
We can
Glenn
get
in
this
the check, please.
get this thing to set up for me. There we go.
Glenn and
Looks
Eddie's
like
right
Carl
here. Okay.
is running. Let's see here. What are we running, Carl? Chandler Precision TLR Bullet Chassis. It looks like is what he's running. Got the next run getting ready to come up here. Once again, guys, if you've just tuned in, please hit that like, please hit that share. Sharing is caring, except for herpes. Like that, we want to stay. We're in Vegas, so you want to like steer clear of certain things. That and COVID. No one wants to share that.
And Glenn, Drew, Eddie,
Another-
little guy, Capasola.
Looks like another young gun in the right lane.
He did his hair just for you today.
This boy's got a beautiful mohawk. Deepest, bluest, his hat is like a shark's fin. Yeah, I remember that good old LL Cool J song. Looks like I've got Eddie in the right, Glenn in the left. Not 100% sure where Eddie is from. I think Glenn is from Hawaii. Can't see that part on my screen over here. Both lined up, both ready to go.
All right. Guys, you ready? Watch the lights.
Oh, right lane. Oh, right lane got a good jump. Oh, the first is worst, so it's going to be the right lane.
So Glenn takes
First
forward.
is worst. Right lane hit the wall, rode it down. This is not Boeing. We do not want to ride those rails down. Left lane hit the center reflectors, which would have almost got you DQ'd. Fortunately for that driver, right lane hit first though, so it fell on him.
All right, give us a couple minutes to get the sensors set back up.
See.
All right, everything looks good.
Looks like Glenn is running a B63 with an undercover Iceman conversion chassis and GFRP Apollo trans. We're gonna have to make a little adjustments down there. Give us just a few minutes while they get everything figured out.
That's good. All right.
Kind of early at the front part of hitting. Once again, they are cruising through this
Thank you
without
to
a
the crew
problem.
that's been
You can
fixing
see
things
the
this
end of the
past
light right
weekend.
now.
They've been doing an awesome job today. All right, who do we have up next? I got Tommy and Kenneth.
Tommy and Kenneth looks like they're about to come up next to the line.
Okay, here we go.
I think Kenneth is in the right lane. That boy, funny guy. We've been hanging out with him here and there, and that guy, he's got jokes for days. Legit. All right, they're lined up, ready to go.
All right.
Two Corvette bodies. Corvette body definitely seems to be dominant out here for sure. Ooh, right lane slept a little bit, left lane going. Right lane pulled around without a problem though. Straight and flying without a problem. That was Tommy Burgess. Let's see what info he's got on his car.
Who are you, sir? Bill, is Chuck here?
They're like, who are you? You're not registered.
Chuck Tucker.
My name is Inigo
Chuck Tucker, you have
Montoya.
1 minute.
You killed my father. He's running a Nick Bell Racing R1 powered Apollo. Definitely a good setup for sure. Michael Hahn. So we got Michael Hahn over here. He built, I don't know if you guys have not seen some of the awesome stuff that this gentleman 3D prints. If you want your car to look super scale, he makes some ridiculously cool stuff. He's got like this crazy blower and side pipes, and it looks real the way he does it. We're doing good.